time for Dungeons and A-Holes, except Super Edition. So this is Super Dungeons and A-Holes, or Super A-Holes as it were. We're going to be playing Mutants and Masterminds for the foreseeable future. Joined as always by my normal Super A-Holes. Go ahead and sound off A-Holes.
Hello.
Ahoy!
Oh, get it.
You guys are very bad about this. You gotta say who you are when you make a noise so people can identify your voice to your name or your character.
Dr. Claw.
No.
Okay, well, I will be playing the character named Gabby, and superhero name is Dumask, meaning two masks.
This
Are
is
you gonna wear
the
two
girl.
masks? You only have one face.
One goes on the back,
We'll get to that.
so you can see
You
her.
get points for an extra head.
You can see her eyes when she walks towards you or away from her.
But we'll get to that. That's a later thing.
All right, and our DM will be the amazing Zachary.
Thank you for that beautiful introduction, Samus.
I'll hand it
It's
over to
actually
you.
Zachariah, I thought.
Oh,
It
nobody
is.
gives a shit about what my actual name is. As far as they know, my name is like Senor Awesome Pants.
That's true.
Senor!
I went to school with a guy named Senior Awesome Pants, and we had 6 beautiful months of sweet, sweet lovemaking. That's why I called him Senior Awesome Pants.
Okay, Monsu Awesome Pants, please go.
Okay, well, I'll introduce the setting shortly. It's a generic 4-color setting for your normal superheroes. Think DC. I imagine this being eventually sort of like the Justice League, but knowing us, it'll 100% be the Tick.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably introduce a lot of the system conceits as we go. So, let's get started.
Yay!
So, 1 second, let me copy and paste you guys, and we're going to go straight into the action.
Oh!
Oh
It was
yeah,
a
the
dark and
action.
stormy night. There we were, driving along the highway.
With Cabril naked in the back seat.
It was a usual Friday night.
Alright, everything looks sweet on the stream, so assuming I can move my character, and I can, awesome.
Hey, I'm actually
That
reading
is
the combat
copying.
chapter
I've
for the
stayed in
second
one
time.
place, you guys.
I was just seeing if I could actually touch my token and attempt to move it, and I could.
Baby.
Does anybody else ever
Baby.
just go through and touch everybody else's token just to see if they can move other people?
I am now.
I did when I didn't know if I had a token or not. Oh, what color am I in this setting? I'm green.
I'm blue.
I was pink
You
in
can
the other
change your
one.
color.
What? Holy crap, you
Yeah.
can. Oh, I'm
You know,
yellow
keep the
now.
purple. Yeah, I'll
That
keep
was my
the purple.
character theme. I had to actually do hex code and look up hot pink. Are you proud of me? I can actually do like computer shit, almost.
Good
I'm gonna be
job.
the color of my hat.
Fantastic. So, you guys, I put you in the front, but you guys can put yourselves wherever you want. Tracy, your contact in the police, has requested your guys' help with a case.
Is-
the Wicked Sandman, a person with sleep-inducing powers, seems to be robbing this jewelry store. And he seems to have put all the people under his influence that work there. The problem is that the police do have, methods of taking them out, but as soon as they get too close, they get mind controlled by the Sandman. So, he thought that you guys could really help him on this. Now, it's up to you guys whether you want to try to get in covertly, or if you want to go in just guns a-blazing through the front door.
Question: should we be seeing something other than a white field?
You should be seeing lots of stuff.
No.
Whitefield.
It's the six of us in whiteness.
Go
Did
to
you
the-
move the player? Did you move the player ribbon?
Yes, player's ribbon. Move it.
There you go.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay, I'm gonna fly over back here.
Okay, for all of our beautiful viewers out there, the first session is going to be a little rough because I'm going to forget things.
Yeah. It's rough every time.
That's what she said.
What's it gotta be a
Okay,
she?
So,
That's what
Why is it
yours
gotta
says.
be a she?
That's what anyone says.
Okay, that's better.
so is there just the one Sandman guy in there?
Yeah, but like I said, he's mind controlled a few of the police who are in the back, and you can see two.
Is this him?
No, the Sandman is in the back of the store. You can't see him from where you're at.
Well, I say we just like go in with the distraction.
I've got this convenient flashbang ability.
Oh, that works. I'll go over here then. I don't know who's who. I know who that is. I'll go
Okay.
stand behind this guy.
I'm gonna make a ready to action that when he does the flashbang thing, to
So before
punch
we
that one with my
start,
brain.
are these guys here? Are they?
They look like
hostile?
cops.
This guy and this guy. Are those hostiles?
They look like the Popo to me.
Right, but he said that the bad guy was controlling some of the police, so I didn't know if these
Sure.
two specifically were hostiles or.
I'm not gonna like kill punch him. I'm just gonna like unconscious punch him.
They're
He's
probably
going to unalive them.
If they're not bad guys, why are you punching anybody?
Because they're mind controlled.
Because they're
We
mind
need
controlled.
We need to.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, is if these two specifically are mind controlled or if they're
They
standing
are.
there for some. They are.
This sounds
They
like
are.
a job for collateral damage man.
We just need
Right.
to incapacitate them, and then they can go home to their wives.
Zach,
So,
I would like to see. I would like to get up on the roof and see what entrances the roof may offer.
There is none. It's basically just an air conditioner.
Oh, there's plenty of room. We just make a hole in the roof. Set it on fire.
alright, Zach. Centered right there. Well, I don't know. Is a direct assault what we really want to do?
I still think we should go in with the distraction
for me.
and then do a direct assault.
Sounds like a distraction's happening now.
Well, fuck it.
Distraction.
Excuse me, guys. I'm here to buy a ring. A dick ring.
1 second, Samus, before you move closer, they're going to shoot at you.
They're gonna what at me?
Shoot.
Shoot at me?
Do we need initiatives and things at this point?
Holy crap. Can't believe I'm being shot at. I feel so violated.
Yay, dead last.
Hot damn!
Oh, did you finally? You finally succeeded.
Right? I might actually have good dice rolls this time.
What page are like incapacitated and all that crap on?
I gotta
How
find
do you
the.
roll for initiative?
Well, the idea is, Ben, that since you're in your character sheet, in the offense box on the left side, there will be initiative. It's your first one.
You click on your character, Chris. There you go.
I'm sorry. I have to change
What
colors.
page is, what page is like incapacitated and all that stuff on?
Well, in superhero world, the way I thought Zach explained it was, you always do incapacitating unless you straight up say you're killing.
Oh,
Yeah, you actually have to incapacitate them first and then make a finishing blow.
Yeah, like defenseless, or distracted, and all those other things.
They're
What
in the
page
first
are those?
chapter, a few pages in.
Thank you.
Oh, conditions.
Thank you. Conditions perfect. 17.
Alright, Mr. GM, if you click on the lower left of the initiative on the little thingy, the menu will pop up where you can sort by ascending or descending.
I know, I'm just trying to get the Sandman on the actual thing.
If he's in the DM layer, he won't show up for us. That's okay.
Okay, what did I miss? Sorry.
Not much.
Ryan walked in the front door.
Okay, I knew that.
But I asked to buy a ring. I was very clear. I'm a customer.
Customer who's apparently getting shot at.
Yes.
We lost
Not a
initiative.
very good customer.
But I'm always right, you guys.
He is the customer.
Did I fall off of the thing? I did. I rolled a 4.
Put your initiative back on and I'll change it.
Oh, it's even worse. I'm awesome. It's fine. It goes in the same place.
You didn't enter into the thing. Did you click your character sheet when you rolled initiative?
That's how I'm rolling initiative.
Did you have your token highlighted? There you go. Now you're at 26.
Alright,
Oh my goodness. You gotta hit your token every time you roll?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh,
You
that's
did
annoying.
before.
No, well, not last time I played. Things have updated since I played.
No, you've always had to make sure you've had your token selected when you roll.
No, not from the character sheet. That and I couldn't, now you do the little, move your, you select how your die rolls. I didn't do that before either, it just went. So yeah, there's been a lot of changes.
Remember the character sheet. This is Monsters and whatever. Mutants and Masterminds. The other one was D&D, so the rules of the character sheet will be different.
Okay, Ryan. 4 people are shooting you with stun guns.
Okay,
What's your armor class for ranged combat? That should be your dodge on your character sheet.
it says 8.
So add 10 to that, so 18.
Okay,
So only one person hits. Could you make me a toughness save?
no, I could not.
Damn.
Jeez, okay.
Ooh, I hope I
You-
pee myself.
You get electrocuted and are completely stunned. Unfortunately, you won't be able to take your turn this round because you are.
Just wanted a ring. Ugh.
Oh shit! I said I have 5 injuries. No, I don't.
Puddle my
Also,
own
give yourself a
you're-
bruise, Ryan. So you'll have minus 1 on your
bruise.
next toughness save.
Under,
Injuries? The
Injuries?
third box down on the left side. That's very cramped, right next to the hero points, power points earned,
Okay.
power points spent, and then injuries.
Oh, injuries? Okay, so change that to 1.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's going to slowly lower our toughness defenses and stuff.
That's fine.
Makes us easier to hit.
I just sit in a puddle of my own pee, it's fine.
You're stunned for this turn. You didn't fail enough that you passed out. You're just stunned, which makes sense because you were hit by a stun gun. Anyways, Crimson Crusader, it is your turn.
Now that they're distracted, I
Oh, by
sweep
the
in
way,
the
I
front
forgot
door.
to mention the whole entire front of this door is made out of glass.
Well, he walked in, so I'm assuming the door's open.
It is.
And I'm going to come in and sweep this guy off of his feet with my blades and give him a good kick to the head. Make him pass out. In other words, I'm just going to attack him. What is this circly thing?
That's just a counter.
Counter? Okay, just want to know.
Like a display case.
Ooh,
Yeah.
do they have anything nice on display?
They
Boom.
have lots of pretty
Oh,
jewelry.
critical hit.
Good job.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Or take down. Boom.
That hits. 1 second. Let me roll a toughness save.
Hot damn.
He also fails.
What's this guy over here?
He is one of the employees that's also being mind controlled.
Is he kind of coming at us with anything?
They seem to all be armed with stun guns. You'll notice that the police officers had their guns, their normal like bullety guns, stowed, and were using some sort of strange stun gun instead.
Alright. Bam.
How
23
many
to this guy.
friggin' attacks are you getting around?
Take
He
down,
has
baby.
takedown.
Look into it.
Oh.
I can take out minions all day fucking long. And that's like all my movement, and there's no one else to punch in the face. So,
Well,
done.
now that you're in there, more of the place becomes unveiled to you because it was dark in there. There seems to be
Okay.
some sort of mist in the back.
50. Okay.
Have
Right.
him hit stop the button. Shocking.
55, 60. Crap. Well, 60, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. Okay, yeah. I don't have enough movement to get to another bad guy, so I'm gonna like take refuge behind this display case from all these mofos over here.
Okay, I'm going to say you have partial cover then.
Okay. That's it for me.
The problem, it's your turn.
Looks like they have a problem.
You are terrible. Just
He's
terrible.
gonna become such a groaner.
I'm gonna stand here and then take the full defense action. And my use plan on protecting, I guess, myself since I took kind of an offensive posture here.
Are you making yourself a really good target?
Oh yeah. Do we need to readjust the initiative, who's it?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Chris, on his turn, you see the Sandman come out to see what's going on. So you see a cloaked figure.
Okay.
I think Witty is supposed to go at 18. I don't know where that falls between him and the Sandman, but
It is whatever, I have no idea what I'm doing anyway.
that's okay.
You're Goku. What else is new?
Kamehameha, just call it a day.
Just crappy
I didn't
pants
have
for a
time to
while.
plot a
and
course.
Plot a course. For fuck. Goku could plot a course.
I mean, he made it to Namek, didn't he? Or something like that?
Goku couldn't plot a course of the
He didn't,
refrigerator but a
plot, he
map.
didn't plot the course dynamic.
Oh, he was dead
Dr.
by then,
Brief
wasn't he?
did. No, he was back alive, but Dr. Brief plotted the course, and then Goku just kind of pushed the button and went.
Oh.
Well, that's all very interesting. What do you want to do? Do you want to go in there and smack somebody in the face? Kamehameha? Do an energy wave?
I am pro punching in face.
Okay, well, your movement should be 30. So walk up to one of them.
Let's see, is it everybody in there, or are those civilians as well?
They're civilians, but they're being mind controlled, so they will attack you.
Cool. up to there, and I will do my Kai attacks or key attacks array, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, there should just be like a punching option in your thing.
Boom.
So you exceeded her by quite a bit, actually. You knock her the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. I guess that is my turn.
It is, unfortunately.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Tin Man, you have lots of people in there. I recommend using flashbang on all of your allies.
Excellent.
Wait, why would I do that?
So you can see what happens when I deflect his flashbang back into his helmet.
Actually, deflect doesn't work on area effects. Sorry.
Oh, but it's an item for a little while.
Okay. So that gets that one. Gets him. This is her. When it gets these three. Okay, so centered here. We are going to go ahead and flashbang. Because it should only be a 15-foot burst. Oh. Apparently I did not put that it was a 15-foot. There we go.
The Sandman's cloak covers up his eyes enough that he isn't affected, but I'm going to go ahead and say the backup singers all have -5 on all their attack rolls.
Okay. And unfortunately, because of the way my array works, that is it.
Gabby, it's your turn.
Okay, taking mute back off. I'm gonna fly over here. I'm gonna do multi-attack. Target him first, and her second.
You missed the second one, but you hit the first one by 1 degree of success, but that doesn't matter.
Nope, because I split it.
You telekinetically punch a guy in the head, and he falls asleep. Well, he falls unconscious, not asleep, which is important difference here.
Okay, I'll take a step behind this counter thing.
Behind the thing that's been a glass. Good call.
Sure.
Hey, I'm doing it.
But it's at a jewelry store, so there's very likely that it's bullet-resistant glass.
John does have a point. Samus, unfortunately, this is your turn being stunned, so you're drilling out the side of your mouth because you rolled a 1. Crimson Crusader, there's some minions over there.
See, let me plot my course here.
Plot a course.
Aha! My cape turns into burning bat wings, and I make a grand leap at this guy. Trying to take her down.
That is obviously a female.
It's a guy. Whatever.
Equal opportunity.
It's about to be a guy.
Ah, crap. Only 10 versus Perry.
You miss.
Why do you
You
have to
suck
be
for his
shitty?
minions.
Okay, yeah, apparently. Well, that was,
Crimson Crusader, launches this at the jewelry counter manager, and she gracefully dodges.
goddamn ballerina classes.
And then slaps you with her clipboard.
Alright, that's it for me, Zach.
I continue to take the defense action and prepare to deflect on myself.
Okay. My minions have disappeared. 1 second. I accidentally deleted the one that had initiative on.
Womp womp womp.
So what I do for that one is make a copy of it and have it off in the distance and roll initiative off of him, like off-site where you can't see.
Oh, that's actually really smart.
And I also set him up with all the stats and whatever, if you need to, and then make copies of him to plop onto the map. I don't know how relevant it is for this game.
Now
Probably
that's
not.
relevant.
I was gonna say, if we keep fighting lots of minions, like, kind of like we did in our testing and stuff, that should work out pretty well.
Yeah, it's like if you put their defenses in the little circles or whatever. I mean, that could, I don't know.
The backup singers for him were so stunned by your guys' actions that they forgot to take their turn. But they will this turn.
10 were good.
This is how we do it.
Shut up. Shut up so much.
The Sandman, seeing you guys there, is quite irritated looking, and he is going to blow magical dust on you guys.
What a dick.
Hey guys, party dust.
Drugs are bad.
Oh shit, what are we at?
Ah, he
Dodge
doesn't
save?
hit me.
The dodge save, right?
1 second, let me make a 15-foot by 15-foot circle so I can show who's actually being hit.
Okay. He just blew a kiss at you guys. How do you feel?
There's a weird tingling sensation in my pee-pee. Oh, that's where the
That's
stun
fine.
gun barbs hit. My bad.
Whoopsie!
Sam kissed that girl and he liked it.
It's that one time in college when I was experimenting with ladies.
Okay.
So he's an asshole and he's going to hit you guys. You three right there. You can each make me dodge checks and then will saves.
Okay, let's see. Dodge 18, huh? Nope. Fuck this up. Way to not fuck it up, Crimson Crusader. I love
Good
you.
job.
Yay.
Way to avoid being kissed.
Bro, on.
The Brosade marches on!
The Brosade marches on.
I couldn't think of a name. And I didn't put that much
That's
effort
stuff.
into it.
That's what it is now.
Gohan's younger brother, obviously not as good at school.
Okay, Crimson Crusader
Well,
and Zephyr,
the
you
Hans
still
younger
need to
brother was
make me
Goten.
will saves.
Oh, I thought since we passed our dodge, we didn't need to make the
No, it's just the effects decreased. So instead, it's 14.
Boom!
So, unfortunately, Brohan, you still fell a little bit. So you take, you are now fatigued, which just means you're hindered, so it decrease your movement rate by 1 point, which for you means instead of moving 30 foot in a turn, you will move 15 foot in a turn.
Question. Question.
Sure.
Is it not a meet or exceed situation?
You have to exceed it?
Because he passed his dodge save, And then you got a 14, which on your macro here says on successful dodge save, will save is 14, 9, and 4. So 14 meets that minimum requirement.
I think it's at or below, actually, in this game.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
At or below, you failed. Not
Okay.
meeting does not pass.
Okay.
Meeting is a fail.
So,
I just wanted to
do
establish
I
what the
mark
rules
that
were.
down anywhere? Question.
Let me find a symbol.
And then he was also asking where he marks. Is that an injury that he marks down then?
No, it's not an injury. You're just slowed down because you're now tired. You're a little bit sleepier.
It's just an area affliction.
Oh, okay.
I'm sweepy.
Oh, by the way, if anybody has knowledge of the arcane arts or other mystical mumbo jumbo, you can roll those rolls now.
Oh, why, yes.
Wizarding. Nope, I don't have any.
Okay, Chris, do know enough. He obviously knows one of the several of the syllables of the secret word of sleep. Obviously, he can put people to sleep. He can control them, but you're also now afraid that if you guys don't stop him immediately, he can actually dodge into one of the people that are asleep or incapacitated and teleport out through their dreams.
Aw, damn it, you guys. We should kick anyone who's asleep.
Okay, Brohan, it's your turn.
Okay.
Rohan. It's so funny.
At least it wasn't Broku.
It would have been that much better.
Yeah, I would've. Can we change his name for him?
Punches to the faces. Just the one
How come
face,
everybody has
actually.
multiple faces? I didn't have multiple faces.
So, because you have multi-attack, you're going to add +2 to your DC because you hit multiple times. You, hit her so hard that she somehow manages to fling around and knock out one of the other guys, too.
Nice.
Nice.
You grab her and then you throw her at the other lady, and they knock each other out.
Awesome. And that's my turn, and I'll be RB.
These two backup singers are going to, one is going to attack the problem and one is going to attack, let's see what he went away. It's the Crimson Crusader!
Yo! Pew 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 pew.
As soon as I can find where I put their attack, there it is.
Oh, can I do?
Oh, 12
shit.
misses me hardcore.
I can do my inner thingy. I'm gonna go between him and the projectiles, and then bounce
Okay,
one of them
please
back.
roll me your 2 dodges. I mean your 2 deflects. It's 1d20 plus your deflect.
Which is 8. They're gonna do it twice?
You do it twice because you were attacked twice.
Nice.
Okay, there goes.
You deflect both attacks. Now you can reflect them back at them if you can please make me an attack roll. You miss one, but one hits.
Poof. Yay!
Looks like he's got a problem.
Nice.
Oh god.
He just
He's
buzzed
so
himself
punny.
to death.
Punny, punny, punny.
Your pun is so bad that the other guy just electrocutes himself.
In other words, the DM is tired of this encounter.
No, I just accidentally erased their initiative again.
Rather than deal with it.
Behold
Take
a
'em off.
proper master of the mystical arts.
Alright, well, let's see if he likes that. He's probably okay with that. Fuck.
He's like, yeah, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Well,
Wah, wah,
sad
wah,
days.
wah. Gabby, it's your turn. Be awesome.
I'm gonna send a volley of blasts towards his direction while taking cover behind this display case.
You like how you
Pew.
bravely slap someone in the face while hiding around a corner?
You bravely miss and destroy a display, display counter, and gold
Whoops.
jewelry goes raining everywhere.
Make it
My
rain.
favorite. I'll totally pay for that.
Don't say that.
Samus, you snap out of being knocked out this turn. So you can do whatever you want.
Okay, so just to be clear, this display case has been shattered. This giant, huge thing.
No, the
That one
one
over
that's
there?
next to him.
Okay. And I have yet to find where it actually says what my movement speed is, so I'm just going to assume it's 30.
That is a safe assumption.
Alright, awesome. Alright, so I'm going to do a stand. I'm going to somersault over this counter, land over here, draw my sword, and cut this guy in twain. By shaking off my pee puddle. You guys don't have swords?
Nope.
Oh,
I
got
got
a sword.
swords.
I thought we all had swords. That's
I have
ridiculous.
sword.
Just the people who rode the short bus to the adventure.
I'm a ninja. What are you talking about? Alright, so I gotta figure out how to attack with my sword. My S
You
word.
should have a sword if you don't know how to attack with it.
I know it gives me +5 extra damage. That's what I know. I thought that offenses. I have fisticuffs and other. Is it essentially fisticuffs except +5 damage?
It's already all factored in. You just need to roll it.
Roll which one?
Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs.
Oh, I probably didn't highlight my character though. See, I didn't touch
You
a character.
missed.
Well, I'm covered in pee.
Unless your attack roll is like very low.
I have no idea. He said push the button. It's 12.
Well,
It's
it's
12.
okay.
It's +8. And this says
He rolled a
+5.
4.
Yeah, I
Okay.
rolled a 4.
Alright.
So it says
you
+5 damage. So yeah, I missed. So I tried. I was really cool.
Optional penetrating?
If you know what I mean.
He has an array, and the array, I was assuming he was going to be attacking with his
Nope,
elbow blades, because he's supposed to be the fucking Guyver.
not
So-
not in Guyver form. That's
Oh,
for
well, then you're
special
fucking sucking,
occasions.
Guyver.
Those are for special occasions.
You're really sucking right now. I built your character assuming you'd be in Guyver in combat.
Oh well, I will be eventually.
So, you
He's
missed.
gotta get punched in the face first. And
That's right.
they'll be like,
Fuck
"Hey, stop!"
Oh no!
Didn't he just pee himself getting electrocuted?
I did.
I think so.
I did.
I think it hit him in the head with that electric ray. Not his brain.
That might have made him smarter if he got hit in the head.
Look, obviously
Crimson Crusader.
my
Oh, yeah.
fancy hat like got in the way.
Is this like like the checkout desk or something, like the clerk's desk?
It is.
Okay.
Next 5 seconds.
I'm going to leap upon it and then just using it, give a buffet of my wings to land behind him.
Give wings or a cape. Make
I
up
know
your
that
mind.
flanking doesn't exist, but you know, fighting styles. And try to keep this guy from leaving by slicing his kneecaps off. Bang! God damn it!
See? How can you guys make fun of me? He has wings and a cape.
We are
my
team
wings,
improving.
my cape turns into wings.
We are as a team improving.
Yes. Slowly, but surely, we're getting better. I'm going to run and get a glass of water.
Why I'm
The
up
problem,
there?
it is your turn.
Why I'm
I'm
up
going
there? I'd like
continue
to.
take the defend action.
I would like to observe his clothing for anything that
Are you
stands
going
out.
to stay in that spot?
I'll. Yes.
Okay.
I ready my deflect for myself.
I was asking because he uses a cloud, so you actually need to make me another will save and dodge check.
Oh, that thing's still there?
Yeah, it lasts 2 rounds.
Oh. Can I not be there? And change my mind? I didn't know it was
Yes,
still
yes, I will allow you to move.
Okay.
Just remember in the future that clouds stick for 2 rounds.
Oh, okay. Well then I'm gonna move out of there and like over here.
Great. Well,
Okay, I'm back.
good. You're just in time to make me a dodge save.
God damn it. What a tit. Dodge. I'm good at dodging. I'm good at dodging.
I believe Samus also has to make a dodge check.
He does.
I'm not good at anything. Ah, 15.
You both fail. You can both make me will saves now.
Yes. Oh, I'm really good at this, you
Way
guys.
to be.
Yes. Look at that. I rolled an 8. I got an 8. I'm a natural.
Good job.
Your character falls into a coma.
You guys are incredibly lucky that I don't. I'm not mind controlled.
Okay, you
Instead, I
said
just fall
complies?
asleep. Fall asleep.
Sure. So far, you seem to be pretty easy.
He's gotten the most sleep out of any of us. This isn't fair.
Well, not sleep. First of all, I'm wet. I'm not gonna have a very good sleep if I was asleep.
He's gonna wake up with a rash.
Be right back.
Way to go, Captain Z. Huff and puff and blow that cloud away.
I think Whistler just said that he was taking off for a short bit.
Yep.
He did say he had to step away.
Truth.
Goku falls asleep a little bit and is drooling behind the counter.
Drool, drool.
Good job, Broku.
Move to here. Their ion discharge. Yes, no?
The Sandman is pretty dodgy. So
Alright.
he manages to dodge out of the way.
Okay.
Ain't that some shit?
I
What a
might have
tit.
to reconsider some stuff.
You're telling me.
No, he's harder to hit, but once you hit him, he'll start going down pretty quick.
Okay.
He has a low toughness and high defense.
Well, I'm gonna try to bust him up some more. Pew pew pew! 17 hit.
You're not very good at this, guys.
But as a team, collectively, we're getting better.
Yeah, you're true.
I would like to impose a new rule on Dustin. He can't have Twizzlers at game anymore.
Let me turn down. Apparently, my threshold has gotten ridiculously high for some reason.
I have a mute button, so I just turned mine off. I don't suppose 17 hits does it.
Nope, it doesn't. Sucks to be you.
I'm gonna move over here then, next to one of these unconscious people. I'm gonna start scooping them up.
Samus, don't worry.
Oh.
Though you might have failed your friends, you will not fail the Sandman.
I'm back.
You
Excellent.
stand up in a dreamlike and realize that you have to save this one from these evil miscreants.
Oh god damn it. I think you should save it by turning into the Guyver and destroying this guy.
Okay.
So it is your
Thanks.
turn, Samus. You can choose whoever you want to attack.
I will cleave your wings right off of you.
Now, can I interception here?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh, save me!
You're attacking me now.
Very well. I will cleave
I
you
do
from
move
limb
into
to
the
limb.
cloud doing this.
Very well. We'll deal with that later.
Okay. So I need to roll my parry? Or my, sorry, deflect?
Yes, you do.
Oh.
You rolled a 10, so 18, so he does manage to hit you.
But wait, he's not in Guyver form. Is his Guyver form what gives him a whole bunch of strength in fighting?
Doesn't appear to
You might-
be.
You said he doesn't have his Guyver up. So you're probably really shitty at fighting right now.
The way it looks like to me, it's all pluses after I do stuff. I'm not real sure how this is
Yeah,
going to add in.
So subtract 8 to your roll.
Okay, well that deflects.
Okay, so everything's calculated the other way? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I calculated everything for you to be in Guyver.
Well, then these stats are terrible.
That's why you want to be in Guyver.
No, I mean, I assumed these were plain Jane without being in it, and then I become better. Now I'm just terrible all the time.
No, no, no.
That's fine.
Single digit stats are okay. Like I only got a +6, or I only got a 6 strength. Not a big deal.
Yeah, but 6 strength is 16 strength in D&D.
That's fine. I
No,
failed to cleave him in
no,
No,
half.
it's not.
22.
6 strength in D&D is 22.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Okay, so my sword gets parried. Where does it go?
In your face.
Back into your gut.
That's like there's like a guy right here that could be cleaved in twain.
I'm so short on that. I really need to take those extra 8 powers into that. Because then I could put it right into him. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, make a toughness save, please.
We'll fix you later.
Who, me? I cut my own
Yeah,
face?
Tobril has the ability to deflect other people's attacks.
Redirect them back into your face.
Alright, well, I got a modified 20, so that's probably like a 6, so I'm sure I just cut my face off.
No, you just managed to wound yourself a bit, so take another bruise.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy.
Brian's learning how the game go.
Now, apparently it's just, I'll just roll whatever and just subtract it all, because I'm terrible.
You know what? If you're going to be playing a lot in not Guyver form, tomorrow night I'll make you 2 character sheets.
Sounds
One for
good.
Guyver form and one for not Guyver form.
Yes,
I
that
did
would be
not know
preferred.
you fighting outside of Guyver form was going to be a thing.
The other thing, I'm not these guys. I'm not going to
Fairness,
walk
I don't
around
know
in
what
costume
they
all the
got,
time. Like, you don't want to run around from the organization that's hunting you down in your thing that they're trying to hunt you down in.
Except when he was fighting, you know. But,
Well, fighting those guys.
Approximately once an episode, you know, you would put it on.
Well, I was going to put it on eventually, but
this
not
would be a
the
really
first
good
round of
topic to put on.
combat. Well, I would, except apparently you're busy cutting my face off.
Yeah, you're gonna need to put it on.
Probably. I'll have to fix myself.
I had a
Oh, the
plan.
problem, you ended your turn in the cloud. Make me a dodge and then make me a... No. Yeah, make me a dodge and then make me a will.
I'm a little bit sleepy.
Welcome to Team Awesome, buddy.
Your character is exhausted. You have the exhausted status effect.
Oh, that sucks.
Can I take my turn now? Please.
1 second. Let me tell
the
you
only
guys what
reason you didn't
exhausted
get to take a
does.
turn is because you left.
Exhausted means you are impaired and hindered.
Ouch. Paired is what? -2
To
on
everything.
checks.
Which is everything. Everything is a check. Obviously, Goku was just waiting a turn so he can outdo the Crimson Crusader.
Naturally. Not too hard right
Crazy?
now.
Lady, please
Well-
take your turn.
I was standing there saying Ka me ha me.
Kamehame, wait for it.
Oh, it's at the end of the episode. Now he can launch his attack.
You actually hit the bastard.
Yay!
Nice.
Way to be. Woo!
So he takes a wound.
Yeah. Eat that. And I will move. Right there.
Are you sure you don't want to move in that cloud?
Pretty sure I don't want to, but even if I did, I couldn't. So.
I also just realized that's a 15-foot radius cloud, not a 15-foot by 15-foot thing. So I should be affecting more people. But
Probably should
we'll just
be.
say he's having an off day. Like,
And
why
that-
isn't any of my magical powers working today?
That's my turn.
Okay. Can I? Is it possible, Zach, for me to use my round to buffet my wings heartily and drive away the sand cloud?
Sure, but it's just going to dissipate on his turn anyways.
Never mind. I'll punch him in the face and then leave the cloud. So, punch to the face. 21 versus Perry.
You do hit him.
Yay! He's slightly bruised, so hopefully this is even better. What is that? 3 degrees of failure? 1, 2. Yeah, that'd be like 3.
He's stunned.
Nice. Alright, now I'm going to... Now that he's stunned, I'm going to handspring using his head as my springboard and hop over here out of the sand.
The question is your turn.
The problem, you guys. All right.
I mean, the problem.
Is there sandy juice at the top of this area?
It's
It
15
gives
foot
you-
high. So it hits the ceiling.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of this cloud. Actually, you know what? Is he flying or standing?
He is standing. He has no ability to fly.
I'm gonna touch the floor underneath, where his feet are, turn it to water, let gravity happen, and then release.
What?
Okay, so you have the transform power.
Yeah.
When you do stuff like use your transform power for things like that, usually they're called power stunts. So we'll just let you do that for now until you guys get a handle on the system, and then we'll reintroduce power stunts and stuff like that.
Okay.
So.
And then I'm going to get out of the cloud.
How many ranks in Transform do you have?
1.
Then he manages to not slip on the puddle.
Oh. No, I like a cubic foot underneath each of his feet.
He's gonna give him cement shoes.
So gravity.
Transform one rank in Transform doesn't do that much.
I have 2 cubic feet to work with.
Hold on, I thought Transform did a very, very small area.
It does.
Now, 2 cubic feet isn't very much.
Yeah, you're right, it isn't. So, he manages to stand, but his shoes are now filled with water. And he's rather upset because they were good shoes.
Well, that'll show him.
The problem: do it wetter or bed wetter. Find out next episode.
The Sandman is stunned, so it's Tin Man's turn.
Oh, let's try this one more time.
It can't all happen.
You hit him!
Get him, buddy!
Probably because his feet were wet and ion discharge is electricity, so...
Too
So
bad
he
he
just
actually
passes.
managed to save.
Oh, bitch!
Sorry, I'm testing. Ignore that.
Gabby, it's your turn.
Hey, we'll try this again.
You managed to hit him.
Nice.
Oh,
Boom.
no.
Mhm.
And you knock him unconscious.
Night night.
Awesome. While he's unconscious, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna use my telepathy power while he's asleep. Fuck.
You don't need to roll to use your telepathy on somebody that is completely passed out on the floor. In the puddle, maybe somebody should move him out of the water before he drowns.
Yeah, I'll do that. But I'm gonna use his telepathy and see what I can dig around in his brain and find.
That seems rather unethical.
Screw it. Interrogation.
Interrogating him for what?
What he's doing in here?
Robbing the frickin' place.
But why? What's his motivation?
Who cares? Put him in jail. We're superheroes. We're not here to fix the deeper
Yeah, we got the
economical
cops
issues.
like right outside there.
But there might be other stuff going on too. I want to dig around his brain and find out what's in there.
Jesus.
So he got 13. What's the DC for yours? 26?
26 is the basic level. And if you got a 13, I got 3 levels of success. This is on page 117.
Did you melt his brain?
Nope, I'm just digging around in it.
Or did you put an ice cream scoop?
Right. We're fancy. We
Reads
melon ball.
memories and recollections, allows me to perceive them exactly as a target recalls. Why is he in here? I'm looking for if there is a boss dude that sent him here. Like, you know, kind of that kind of stuff. What's going
Does this take
He
time?
was here stealing a whole bunch of diamonds so he could make them into some sort of magical contraption to make the whole entire city fall asleep. He needs a shit tons of diamonds to do it, though.
Point
on?
of
I told the problem
Luckily,
about the magic
this
shit.
place, you find out, actually is the back room of a diamond smuggling operation that he was breaking into to steal all the diamonds that they had been trafficking from Africa.
quick point of order. I assume this takes a little bit of time. Am I still mind controlled to kill these guys?
No, you just fall asleep.
Oh, because I was totally gonna kill them. All right, never mind. I figured out some of the powers. I read some of the words and stuff, guys.
I disappear quietly into the night.
Okay, well, this
The
Make
game's
giant
me a
getting...
cloud
health
of
check
red.
because while you guys are battling it out,
will.
Leave us hanging.
I go quiet. I sneak out the back.
Nope, 1 second.
God damn it. Well, I moved my character in the blackness, and now I can't select him again.
Aren't you like on fire and shit?
Alright, well this
It's-
guy, he's getting handcuffed.
I'm not on fire. It's merely when you touch me, it is searing hot.
If you touch, look at, smell, you're on fire.
Aren't you
I'm
the
serious.
Flaming Crusader? I'm just saying.
It's not
Oh my
flaming.
God.
Not flaming because of that.
He's the-
Flaming
he's
for
the
other reasons.
Flaming Crusader.
There you go.
Kill all of you.
Okay,
So you need to make me a stealth check because a gaggle of reporters have surrounded the building.
24.
See, and this is why I don't pull out my
Crimson
secret identity
Crusader,
all the
somehow
time.
wearing a gigantic gaudy red outfit manages to elude the reporters.
I'm gonna fix all the display cases of Transform.
Ah, there I am. I'm off the map.
How'd you get yourself off the map?
I don't know. Put
Crimson
me back one.
Crusader committed suicide!
No.
I think if Dustin
I
does
love
Control C,
me.
he'll move back.
Okay, Travelers is mine, so don't need to hear her piece.
Do
I
what?
can't
I'm
select
pretty
me.
sure Controls. Nope. Control Z won't do it either. Never mind.
I can't even, I see his name, but I can't find him. You managed to get yourself literally off the
He died.
off the thing.
I will mourn our friend.
I will.
Oh, look! Here's the Crimson Crusader. Ah, the clone.
No.
The Crimson Brosader.
Froze.
Oh, dude, don't
Fuzz
even.
solder?
That became a thought for a second. It's just make the Brosader a superhero.
So, information. Did information get shared about the whole diamond smuggling ring?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh.
so we go tell the cops. Or even better, I just call Detective Tracy and let him know that that's what's going on. Is that he's in here unconscious, and the whole place is a front for a diamond smuggling operation.
So we
Yep,
got two
sounds
birds
good.
with one stone.
Hooray! Are any of you guys going to go talk to the reporters? Because they're awfully anxious to talk to you.
You know, I've
Why
got
does
my
it sound like
thought.
a gigantic plot hook? Have fucking been, what's your face do it? While I fix
Okay.
all these cabinets up.
Well,
Let's
I
work
thought this might be a good time for you guys to introduce your supergroup to the public and talk about who you guys are. Especially,
Okay.
like, to
Poof,
maybe
ninja.
our beautiful viewers. Like
Let's
all
work-
of, Dustin's girlfriend.
Once we're done brain raping the Sandman, gonna come out
What?
here.
Mm,
Freezing?
phrasing.
Christ, Gabby, phrasing.
I'm just a customer. I was looking for a diamond ring, and then all of a sudden I'm in the middle of
Officers,
shenanigans.
we've got it under control. We've got the prisoner handcuffed, and then we have some casualties that we need to have sent to the hospital.
Why did I get tased
Actually,
and
they
covered
probably
in
don't need to be
pee?
sent to the hospital. Or this is comic book land with comic book logic, where people like fall out the airplanes and bounce, and they're still fine like 2 pages later.
That's it. I'm gonna sue.
Don't
So-
tease me, bro.
So the police officers walk up to you. And by police officers, I mean the press are trying to press you.
Two cubic feet at a time. That's so taking so much time.
The police are actually having a hard time keeping them back. They're shouting all sorts of questions at you, like, "Who are you?" and "Are you guys new superheroes?" and "What's the name of your supergroup? What do you stand for?"
Do we have like a name for our super group? Because like we didn't talk about that.
I thought we were the Defense Guild.
Yeah.
Defense Guild Unlimited.
Defense Unlimited. That's what we are.
Defense Unlimited, yeah. The DGU.
Guess we're Defense Unlimited.
Shall we start as the Defense Guild of America and then like eventually expand
yes,
as we get stronger?
Right now we're the
DA or DGA.
DGA.
Not to be confused with actual effective superheroes.
Oh yes.
We do
we
not yet
are-
have a watchtower, so please.
Is there an ambulance
Yeah.
anywhere? Can I get a ride?
I transformed a P off of him into like mist or something, so he.
Oh, gee golly, thanks, mister. You're the best.
They basically
Thanks.
address their questions, and I tell them that we're the DGA and we stand up for America.
Oh god.
Gee whiz golly, guys, can I have your autograph?
Crusader swings down and steals the microphone because he feels this conversation is going to a bad place. USA! USA!
Defense.
Your persuasion check really engages the reporters, and they're awfully excited that you guys are, I guess, American superheroes, which makes sense because you're in fucking Colorado, as opposed to like Canadian or Mexican or French superheroes.
Captain Canada!
First of all, there's no such thing as a French superhero. Because they would surrender.
That's their superpower. All 125 points.
That's a hell of a power.
Come to think of it, I cannot think of a single French superhero.
Isn't there Captain France?
During
The gargoyle.
During the Civil War,
The gargoyle.
Thing ran around
Oh, yeah.
with a French superhero team for a while.
Oh, he did. You're right.
No, he was the only French superhero team for a while.
I said there was the gargoyle who got hammered during. Oh, what was it called? Ragnarok? Yeah,
Isn't
he
he
got.
actually a bad guy?
No, he was a good guy, but then the hammer made him bad. And then he like destroyed France by turning
he a
them to
bad guy?
stone. No, he was a hero. Did you not hear how he destroyed France?
I was about to say, so is he a bad guy or a good guy?
He's a hero. Pepper fought him to almost a standstill, and then he ripped her face off.
Was she wearing an Iron Man suit at the time?
She was.
Oh.
She was rescue. Anyhow, can I get out of here without the reporters seeing me, taking my picture, and reporting my location?
You need to make me a stealth check.
Oh, God blast it. I'm just a normal guy. They don't even need to
Who went to
know.
the sword and like charged into the situation and started attacking?
I was looking for a ring.
With a sword?
I didn't have a
I have-
sword out. As like a Highlander, I have a midget that brings me my sword when I need it.
Shit, you can actually
I've got
hear
the
me right now 'cause
attractive
I'm
power,
inaudible.
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue talking to them and make it a smoke screen so the others
All
can
right,
escape
I need a
if they want to get out unnoticed.
which one?
Whoosh.
A deception? No.
That'll give them +5 on their stealth checks.
I need a stealth. Can I just like leave because I'm normal?
They would still want to talk to you because, you know,
There,
I
like
would
an,
do some
passed.
things.
I like blend into the crowd and disappeared. You guys are
In
awesome.
your pink booties
Yes, my pink booties.
and a black and white campaign.
Samus in all formats, guys.
I'm invisible and
So
inaudible and
they
just fly
they
out.
want to know so you guys stand for the USA. What are your guys' superhero names and what are your powers?
Oh crap, they actually want me to answer that.
That seems like you want a lot of information, lady.
Actually, they're all yelling things at you.
Did you not watch like the first Superman movie? That's basically the whole plot of the Superman movie.
Our powers are basically taking down the bad people so our ordinary citizens can live in peace.
That's not a superpower. We want to know how fast most of you fly.
Oh my
There's a
God.
whole entire, imagine fantasy football but superheroes. So people need to
I also-
readjust their scores.
Oh my
So
I
they're
also
god,
have to
you
go-
really
Fantasy
are-
football?
I also
That
happen
would
to
be
be
the-
floating about 3 inches above the ground.
Well, just kind of walk out of the jewelry store, assess the situation as to what's going on, and fly away.
Yeah, I think all of us have flown away by this
Oh
time.
shit.
Except for,
How do I get my character back?
you died also.
What's up, buddy?
What the fuck has happened?
How did you roleplay yourselves dead?
Wasn't easy.
Okay, the last question they have is, what's your feeling on robotic civil rights?
Oh god, we're gonna have him answer this shit? How come he's allowed to speak?
I know, because somebody told him. Somebody said that he was the spokesperson, and they put him out there.
Who did that?
I think he did himself.
Oh.
Well, I happen to be. Whoops, I did the wrong check. Persuasion's right below it. I believe that robotics should definitely have a level of rights, but we also need to respect Asimov's rules regarding robotics, where robots should not cause harm to themselves or people.
Did he just say
You're
something
convinced
sensible?
You're not a racist.
You mean the science fiction writer?
Yeah,
Isaac
that
Asimov
guy.
wasn't the science fiction writer; he was
A
the
science
actual
fiction writer?
father of robotics.
And he was also a
Isaac
science
Asimov.
fiction writer.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, was
he
he?
wrote like
Yeah.
books like I, Robot
Like
and stuff.
all the science fiction?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
all the science fiction was written by L. Ron Hubbard, who was the Pope of Scientology.
And
Is
with that, I bid you adieu, and I gracefully fly up and away.
They're all very impressed with your presentation.
Please tell me the cops came in here and got this dude while all that was happening.
I thought we turned him in.
Oof. Hey, I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm
Would
alive.
be alive.
Crimson Crusader, you're alive!
Who would have thought?
Congratulations.
I didn't even get a single injury that encounter. Woo!
So congratulations, guys! You have met your equivalent of Dr. Light from Teen Titans. Enjoy running into him a lot in the future.
I don't know who Dr. Light is.
God damn it! Watch cartoons.
Before we escape, I tell the police about the Sandman and the diamond smuggling. Well, no, I tell the police about the guy, but then Detective Tracy, I'll call him and tell him what's up about the diamond smuggling.
Didn't I already do all that? Did you say
Yeah.
you had that information?
Yeah,
Oh.
John's character did, but you didn't necessarily tell him. So Tracy's like, yeah, what's your character superhero name, John?
The Tin Man.
Tin Man already told me.
Oh, good deal. Sorry, the media came out and I had to talk to them so that way my friends could escape without embarrassing themselves.
I just don't have time for that shit.
By the way, Sean, you,
Yes.
I have my mask has a communication device, so I can chit chat with you inside your helmet.
You
So
should
that
all
way-
have communicators. All
Okay.
characters came with communicators.
My kid didn't know how to operate his.
Except this guy, because he's like 300 years old.
I'm only 125 years old so far, you guys. Come on.
Maybe I should get rid of Sense's communication link and just say that my indicators in my mask that free point.
That's fine. You can 100% do that.
Okay, I'll do that after game. Never mind then. Anyway, when I was talking about it, I
Alternatively,
said I'll
it
meet
can
you
be a
guys
cell
back
phone.
at the base.
You guys are back at the base. We're going to convene at the base. So you guys have time to roleplay amongst yourselves for a minute.
Base needs some decorations.
Yeah, this kind of sucks.
Well, it's a hollow deck, so, but we don't have any power, and it doesn't work. That's why it looks like this.
Okay.
It's all the bad things in
But
life.
but eventually we'll get it working, and then it'll look like something different. But for now, it's just a grid. It's fine. Looks good. All right, guys. So we learned an important lesson today.
Activate your superpowers.
I'm going to switch to adult diapers for my underpants.
Good.
And thanks for helping me keep on the DL, you guys. I know that It's a drag that I'm hunted down by this massive organization that wants to kill me. Therefore, I only
They do
pull out
not
my
want to kill you.
I only pull out my special superpowers on rare occasions.
They just want to probe him a lot.
Yeah.
Probing.
Lots of probing.
Okay. Well, you guys
So that was a
have
Sandman.
a day or two before the adventure begins, so if you guys want to do anything during those 2 days, let me know. Otherwise, we'll start moving forward.
I guess
I'm gonna eat chili cheese dogs.
Well, hot
Make love to
damn.
my girlfriend.
I'm gonna have some chili cheese dogs also, if that's an option.
That is an option.
Nice.
Come on, old guy, let's go eat chili cheese dogs.
Oh, you goddamn punk
I'll
kid.
take my girlfriend out to chili cheese dogs and then make love to her later.
I don't think she's gonna make love to you if you take out the chili cheese dogs for a date. I think your
We're
girl's
practically
fancy.
married.
No, I think your girlfriend's high maintenance. You gotta take her somewhere nice. You know, like Arby's.
What if we take and combine chili cheese dogs and tacos, you guys? Call it the chili cheese taco.
Treading
We should
dangerous ground there, my friend.
totally do that. I use my transform power to transform my bun into a taco shell.
Ah, excellent.
Because I can do that.
My wife is
And then
giving
I
me a
turn the
weird
Crimson
look.
Crusader's cowl into a taco. That's for the hat, asshole.
Crimson Crusader, how do you react to your cow now being made out of taco?
What? Sorry, I was watching this thing that John sent me.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I don't think he noticed.
Okay, I watched. Done.
Anyways, while you guys are, you guys reconvene at your base or something to cover footage. By the way, press of your guys' thing has been pretty good. You guys have gotten a positive response. Crimson Crusader, you were vaguely spotted in the back, and Samus, your character, was not seen, though people know that there was another person in there.
Excellent. We just don't want the Chrono Corporation coming down on us, you guys.
Do
That'd
any
be,
of us know if that actually exists?
Yes, I enjoy a thriving young adult life.
you guys probably think I'm a little crazy because I keep trying to tell you how there's space aliens and the secret organization trying to take over the world because of the space aliens. And we all...
Other dimensions? Sure, but aliens? Come on.
Right, exactly.
One of them is a taco head, apparently.
His cowl is now tacos.
Crunchy or soft? I was going to ask earlier, but people were talking. Oh, he,
Oh,
Oh
he
shit,
got
I didn't
abducted.
mean to do that.
we just got
That's
eaten.
why I didn't do that.
I didn't mean to turn them into actual tacos. Broku, cough them up.
What? What about chili cheese tacos?
You're not supposed to eat the party members, even though they look like tacos.
Whoa. I don't do chili cheese tacos, only shrimp tacos.
Oh.
There we go. Anyways, Tracy gives you guys a phone call. Or if you have like some sort of fancy hollow screen, I don't know, you guys have 5 points of equipment to move into your base.
I figured 5 points of equipment gets us like a, like one small, shitty, like 2002
Hang on.
desktop, and
I was going to say, we have a desktop and a hot tub.
12-inch CRT with a VHS player.
but a sweet hot tub, like a 20-person hot tub.
It's good to have the priorities in place. Would somebody upgrade the damn
you
phone?
guys spent all your points on having a gigantic warehouse with a hot tub and a shitty computer. Got you.
Apparently.
Well, and
The phone, I don't know
We
how.
also have one of those fancy Cisco phones, and then none of us know how to use properly, and also a Xerox machine that's out of toner.
and a gym, with that little thing, like they do in the Arrow, where they climb up the gym with the stick.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
The one that
Yeah,
take
I'm a
Richard's socks in
multi-millionaire,
their
so I can
pockets?
buy whatever building is, and we just say there's stuff in it, but when there's like actual game value stuff, we need to like spend points on it.
Yeah, so you guys have 1 point of equipment to spend on your base, so do that at some point and tell me what you guys decide.
Yeah, a
That's what
sweet
base
hot
book
tub.
is for, not for now. Anyways, Tracy gives you guys a call.
Answer the phone.
On
Hey,
screen.
girl.
Aye. Actually, I think Tracy's a dude, though.
You don't know what gender Tracy is.
He's gender
This
fluid.
is awkward.
Tracy is kind of like Pat.
Right,
From the
gender
SNL
fluid.
skit.
Gender fluid works both ways, guys, not just hot ones.
How am I gonna know if he's a dame or a mook?
I don't think mook is what you think it means.
Oh,
I thought you were worried about your brother and the racial slurs.
I don't think my character actually cares if he's a chick or a dude.
Wait a minute. How is mook a racist slur?
It's not.
It's against Asians.
No, it's not.
A
That's
stupid
good
or
that you
incompetent
learned
person
non-M.
is the definition of mook.
It may have updated, but it was definitely Asians during the Vietnam War.
Well,
Along with
That
also
one
gook.
starts with a G.
Also that
you're thinking of gook, and two, the definition is a stupid or incompetent person.
What is that? I just posted it in chat, you guys. Typically male.
So, okay, I gotcha. How much you put down?
Like, half the words I say you guys don't understand because it's from the 20s.
Well, that's
Except
just
for-
pure applesauce. Anyways,
Except for that word was apparently coined in the Martin Scorsese film Mean Streets.
So I'm gonna have to actually research the fucking 20s to be able to talk to you guys in 20s slang.
That's some dedication there.
okay,
Alright, Tracy,
so
on screen.
you put Tracy on your shitty computer while you all hang out in your hot tub.
This fucking Skype thing works, man.
Attaboy. And how is fucking 20s slang? Yes. This is great.
Did you Google 20 slang?
Yes.
Alright, so we're in like bikinis in the hot tub talking to Tracy.
This is all balled up.
What did you like, Officer
Okay,
Tracy?
so Tracy's like, guys, there's a problem, and I don't think that our department can really handle it. I was hoping you guys could help us out on it. It turns out that the wicked and dangerous Dr. Robopolis has made an appearance. Here
How
in-
dare Dr. Robopolis!
Robolopolis!
Poopalopolis!
Hippopotamus?
I light up a cigarette.
Robopolis?
Roboblopolis!
He has broken into a research facility and stolen a whole bunch of Aegeolite infused titanium.
Oh
Very
no!
nice.
We gotta go stop him.
Where's the warehouse at?
Actually, it's a research facility. So could you guys make me some knowledge checks, either technological or magical will work.
Ooh, I got that.
Yeah, no.
So,
technology.
I got nothing because I'm dumb.
so you guys realize, first off, I'll explain what a geolite to people is. A geolite is a element in this game that basically explains why Richard Reeves is useless. It is a super element that allows super science to exist, but it is extremely rare. 1 gallon costs approximately $100 million. A geolite is a non-standard element. It contains subatomic elements that don't exist on the normal scale of matter. And it still has electrons, but instead of protons and neutrons, it has bullshit and don't think about it too hard.
Zach is speaking my language.
So, basically what it does is it allows metals and minerals and all sorts of stuff to gain superpowered properties. In the case of titanium, it makes it harder than diamonds, but lighter than a feather.
Alright, well, let's go intercept Dr. Robopolis.
Well, no, he's already gone off with it.
Ah, shit.
He's already accomplished his task. It's just there's a whole bunch of ruins left of the research facility. Though Tracy says he can sneak you guys in if you want to take a look and look for clues they can't find.
That'd be a great idea.
Alright, you dewdroppers, let's get this done.
I could telekinesis a towel over, towel myself off, and change into my costume.
Boom! Let's go. I'm there.
I drive.
I hop into his
Change
car.
into my costume.
I fly.
Do that check real quick. Okay.
We
Nice
lost
to be all
one, apparently.
disguisey.
We've already had a casualty.
Who'd we lose?
Everybody should be there.
I count
Can you guys
6.
see this?
Anybody?
I count 6.
The Crimson Wet Blanket.
Well, his icon's just
Okay.
changed is all.
He's right there.
Floating 3 inches above the ground.
Oh, anyways, you guys know, you guys can look at the what this company is. It's the Laboratory for Extraordinary Energy Resources, or LEAR. Tracy can let you guys talk to the head researcher slash owner of the company if you want, or if you just don't want to deal with him explaining what the company is, you can do that too.
Okay. I'm gonna float over to this door and mind it open. What's in this room?
Well, Tracy's in there with you. It's just
Oh.
so there's a door to your front, right and left. They're all the front of you. It's a glass entrance. The one next to you, Gabby, that's actually where the secretary is. That's a window.
Oh.
So the secretary's not in right now.
Oh,
Oh, we're gonna
obviously
mind
our
this
quest has
door
come
open.
to an end.
You can enter it.
Oh, I just open it and look in.
Well, you see that there is. Did you guys want the CEO to be there or not?
Sure.
Well, who to beware?
It doesn't really matter if he's there or not.
Well,
I mean-
yeah, because he can help you guys out with some clues.
Then fine, have him be there.
So this is Professor Richard Ansel. He explains, our company is on the bleeding edge of energy research using super enhanced resources. We've been using a geolite infused with radioactive elements as as well as mystical resources. We've also been doing research on titanium and other things to keep the superpowered elements that we control also. Most of our research is based on a geolite, though we do have some magical things going on. In addition to titanium, they actually stole a little bit of thorium. It's one of the things we've been working on the most because it's the least... when infused with a geolite, it produces unlimited amounts of electricity like a constant lightning storm. But he stole a very little amount, maybe like a pinky's worth. So there's that.
Well, it doesn't take a lot of... It wouldn't take a lot of that stuff if it creates that much energy to run electronics for forever. And deep
Yeah.
down inside, my character's like, I wonder who came up with that idea first. Because that's something very similar is what actually runs my suit.
Yeah, but it would have to be. He allows you guys in. He shows you the lab that got broken into is this one. And that one. What they've been using the titanium for is shielding and wiring. Basically, they just had a whole bunch of titanium they were infusing. It appears that when the robots came in, you see some blood, from people being banged on the desks, stuff like that, but nobody was seriously hurt. So you guys can all make me investigation checks.
34.
And Zach, I also activate my analytical systems on my targeting computer.
Well, with the 34 and actually just a 19, you guys find some rocks scattered around in here, like little pebbles.
What are they?
These pebbles are... One second, where is it? They're gneiss. It's a common rock found in the Rocky Mountains. So I'll note you guys are in Denver. You're not necessarily in the mountains. But these are mountainous rocks. Also with a knowledge with your guys' search, the police did get here and knock a few of the robots down and blow them up, but you guys find wedged in like one of the desks part of their computer brain that might have some viable data in it. So you guys can make me a technology check to try to see what's left in this computer chip.
It's green, guys.
Shit.
You've rolled a
I got
1,
it.
so you automatically fail.
You got a 31, Zach.
31! You're getting a very general idea of their shopping list. So you see all the parts are exactly what you'd need to make a human-sized, super-powered robot, which is sort of this guy's MO. So it's not really surprising. But the sheer amount of a geolite-infused materials would make whatever this is horrendously powerful. There is one last element, though, that's
not good.
required.
Okay,
He
what is that
requires
element?
some sort of superconductive wiring Something that can withstand and channel all the power from the thorium. You can make me another technology check if you want.
$23.
You both realize that silver is actually the best conductive material for electricity, followed by gold, actually. And that there is other research institutes that are probably doing research on conducting electricity.
He wants us to head him over the pass, guys.
The CEO also offers up copy of the videotape if you guys want to watch it, of the security footage.
Naturally.
They have like a plaque or like a business owner or owned by or any of that kind of stuff on the walls in the lobby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Also,
check that
the
out.
guy who owns this place is actively looking at you.
Looking at who? Looking at me? He's making
Yeah.
eyes at me? Oh shit!
No,
I
mean, he's
I lower
looking
my
at all of you.
glasses.
You're wandering around in his lab.
I lower my hat way down.
Like you're gonna be seen like that.
I'm gonna unzip my top a little bit and squeeze my cleavage together.
You're in the closet right now. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
You successfully play with your boobs.
Damn it, he was supposed to see.
He doesn't have to roll a check for that.
Can I change my character? I want to play my boobs too.
Zach, because Ken's research was in like when he did his doctorates was in electrical engineering and things. Do I have a first-hand knowledge of what universities and research areas are doing that kind of stuff right now?
You would probably want to talk to the Hyper Technology Institute, or HTI.
Alright. So we should probably make a visit to HTI.
Not to be confused with MIT.
Anyways,
No, 'cause
he
MIT
shows
are
you guys the
just
videotapes.
spiders.
You guys see a whole bunch of drone robot center. By the way, looking at the technology at the computer brain, you guys can tell that the robots that they sent in were not the sentient variety, they're just drones.
My favorite kind.
But you guys can make me a notice or perception check, if you will, watching the videotapes.
I won't see shit.
I noticed something.
God damn it! I was still looking in the closet.
Oh!
Well,
Let me get out of
three
the
people
closet
rolled
now.
a 20, so both the Problem and Broku
God damn it.
notice that there seems in the dust they faintly see another figure in there, an invisible figure.
Bah, bah, bah.
How the heck did they notice an invisible figure? I'm calling bullshit.
They see how the dust turns around it and like lands on him.
Hey guys, what's going on with the dust?
My God!
That's weird.
No, is that
Amazing discovery, Brohan.
Somebody pronounced my name correctly.
Oh, poor Broku.
The problem, they had mentioned that they're actually doing research on magic for technology use. Does that pique your interest at all, or not?
Sounds extremely dangerous. What do they have to say on this?
Well, they have to find a way to solve the energy crisis before it starts. With the decreased amounts of energy resources available and an increasing population, we need to do something.
Sounds like some population needs to be decreased if you ask me.
He looks at you like you're horrible. I will remind you, this guy is like a super liberal. Like he comes from Sweden.
But liberals are interested in eugenics because environment.
Not necessarily. That depends.
Because
That's
environment.
not really a liberal thing. That's just a douchebag thing.
What?
Hand in hand. I didn't say
I think it's
anything.
like
Fucking
super,
hurts my
super
head.
I'm just
environmentalist.
singing a song.
Yeah.
So
The
none of
environmentalists are not necessarily liberal.
Yeah, he
That's
wants to
true.
play with magic and destroy the entire fabric of the universe and probably blow up the Earth again. I want to pick up the pieces again.
I just wanted to make sure that this didn't have like a sister owner to anything to do with the Kornos Corporation, as far near as I can tell. Right? This place is clean.
No, the Kronos Corporation is actually currently being hostily taken over by a different company.
Oh, that's not good.
So
You
what
know,
magical badness are they going to bring? Like, what extra dimensional monsters are going to come and kill us all because they're screwing out things I don't understand?
Well, he gave you guys access. You can look at the room that contains the magical
Okay,
resources.
I'm going to remote
This one?
sensing into that room first, and then if it's safe, go in.
It's safe.
Okay, I'm going to go in.
It mostly contains magical parts. So it looks like they got some magical artifacts that they're trying to drain magic from, like, you know, like we know that the staff shoots lightning, or we know that this thing does that, or that thing does that, and they're trying to mess around with artifice. But you can tell looking at it makes me a knowledge magicalness. Well, first of all, they're using all the wrong pieces. Second of all, a lot of these were one-use items, so they're trying to get... It's like trying to use a burnt-out battery.
You trying to do anything really bad? Is there like any Ark of the Covenants in here or anything?
No, it looks like they're messing with something they don't understand in the best way, as in they just don't know what they're doing, so they're not really making any progress. And they
That's
don't
only
have
doing
any
damn
items that
fine
are
work, and they
actually
should keep it
powerful.
up. You're doing a bang-up job. Keep it up.
So of course, naturally, I keep an eye out to make sure that there's no familiar technology to me here.
So, Tracy convinced him to turn off the video camera while you guys were here, so there was no recording.
That's good.
So, you guys could either try to get into HIT sneakily, or you could try to just ask permission.
Let's
Hey,
try to ask permission first and see what happens.
I'm sorry, I missed what was going on. I had to go step outside.
Your character had a terrible mishap and your suit accidentally castrated it yourself
Oh,
on
that's
the
all
white
right.
gears.
Sounds like a normal day to us.
That's okay, I'll sew it back on for you. Let's see, what kind of check is that? Here it is. Oh, wow.
What's treatment?
He was attempting
No,
to create a
Are you treating
miner's
somebody's
penis.
wounds?
I sew his dick on upside down.
You are now a kangaroo. Anyways,
But seriously, did I miss anything?
That's
now,
okay.
you guys were deciding if you want to sneak into the next facility, or if you want to, or if you wanted to just ask permission to enter.
Let's try to
Into
talk our way in
the
first.
HTI or...
HTI, which is an independent research firm. It's basically a giant think tank.
Let's try to talk our way in there because they probably have some like big baddies in there.
Am I familiar with any of the researchers?
Yeah, you think you've met Carl before. He is a researcher that works there. He has an obsession with aliens and muscle cars, though.
Oh god, him and Sam are just gonna talk all day.
I shoot him a call and ask him if he could get my friend the Tin Man and his associates a tour around because their research may be in danger of being hijacked.
He talks to his boss, and they can get you in here in a little bit because most people are going to be going out for the day.
Okay, fantastic. We'll meet them there.
I'll be right back.
Then
there was some.
So, you guys actually have to go into the mountains to come here. It takes you about 2 hours to drive out this far. It's a remote research facility. It is actually carved into a mountain.
My danger sense is going off, guys.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm driving.
I hop in the front seat with him. And I kick my feet up on the dash.
I go into a 20s montage, and everything turns into black and white.
I'm gonna sit in the back seat and double fisting chili cheese dogs.
Are you Goku or Sonic the Hedgehog from the old cartoons? 'Cause
He can be both, John. It doesn't have to be either or.
I'm just asking
God.
a question.
Oh, you guys
Totally
noticed
became
that
very defensive.
we never get stuck in traffic, like ever. I just teleport around all the traffic.
Pew 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 pew.
Pretty much.
Okay, you guys get there. It wasn't hard to persuade him. You can both talk to Carl and Bernard. Bernard's the owner and CEO.
Barnard.
He's polite, but he seems to be excessively worried. He's a tall, spindly man who's going bald. Carl is a really plunky kind of guy who's obsessed with aliens, muscle cars. He is a rockabilly kind of guy, so he's sporting a pompadour and some really awesome looking tattoos. The HTI, they develop super technology for NASA, the military, and medical supplies. Talking to Carl, you find out that they are actually currently being bought out by the Future Foundation, a large conglomerate of manufacturing and research with a heavy focus on superheroes and super technology.
Oh.
The CEO, Amanda Zhang, is well known as a philanthropist and runs a school for superpowered youngsters whose powers develop really early.
Goddamn Reed Richards.
You like a
shit,
competition
the
with
Future
this guy?
Foundation's an actual thing, isn't it? Damn it.
It is.
Damn it. Oh well.
We've already had this conversation though about how, very few things haven't been done already in some way, shape, or form.
There's only so many words, guys. Anyways. Right, Samus, your blood runs a little cold. Because you know that the Future Foundation is the one that's trying to take over Kronos.
It's what I had the feeling earlier. So just another corporate switcheroo. I think
Right back.
I'm going to observe the outside a little bit. I will slip away and then be nearby.
Hey, you should
Okie
talk
dokie.
to the one guy about aliens next to my car, which is a 20s Bentley.
Well, Carl is obsessed. He's not like a UFO guy. He does a lot of side research on trying to detect alien life throughout the galaxy. And that he's
Is
part
his
of
last name
another
Sagan?
project that's trying to develop a superpowered telescope and
Is his last
scanning
name
device
Sagan?
that should be able to detect alien civilizations.
You know, I'm gonna go walk around in the woods out here for a little bit. If you guys need me, just yell on the microphone.
Why does that sound like a good way to get killed?
'Cause it is.
Ruth. Well,
Uh,
I mean,
so he's
nothing's
killed.
happened here yet. And Carl
Guess we want to have a look.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're gonna take a look, but I mean, as
So,
far as we know,
Anyways, Carl brings up something that he's really interested in, which is the damn it paradox.
The Fermi.
Yeah, the
Fermi
Fermi paradox. He's like, you know, if there is aliens by now, we should have seen sight of them. So we're hoping to develop a microscope, not a microscope, a telescope that detects a geolite. With the new increases in the geolite-based technology, we're rethinking that Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3 civilizations might develop completely different, based entirely on the geolite-fueled energy sources. So we're hoping to get a telescope built here in the next few months.
that could be cool. I still don't believe there's life on Earth or on other planets, but
Yeah,
You
there's
know.
no life on Earth either.
well,
Don't let anyone say otherwise.
So, this room is mostly full of desks, and then there's like 2 bathrooms and 2 offices down in the left side.
Go
Here
explain.
he shows you into the rooms with the labs. You guys can feel free to move your characters.
Is it conveniently the same place?
Conveniently the same place.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Did
gathered
you,
up to move, and then we didn't move.
Yeah, play with a ribbon.
No, I just moved you guys like in the building.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm outside.
I see the old building with the front room and the glass, and then the.
So then I'm gonna. There we go.
Oh, there's actually.
Sorry,
stuff.
guys.
Still
So
learning,
this
it's
is
all
the
good.
building I was talking about. So there's a gigantic room here that's a common room full of desks and stuff. It appears that people just drag their desks wherever they want. You see lots of strange computer models everywhere. He shows you a room full of really exotic circuits and stuff, using all sorts of different types of a geolite to channel electricity. He shows you guys the Magi reactor, which is a magical engine that seems to try to create perpetual engine to power like various vehicles. Which you can make me a knowledge arcana check if you wish, Mr. The Problem. You realize that there has to be somebody on staff who's an actual artificer, which is bad. There is like kind of like a magical government, which is more like we're more powerful than anyone else, and if you don't follow our rules, we'll just kill you, sort of government.
White Council.
And so they basically they don't like technology, magic mixing with technology, or magic falling into the hands of common people. So whoever's doing this is in real danger.
What's this giant blue field?
I'll get to that later. We're going room by room. Another room is full of all sorts of strange pacemakers and stuff.
Pacemakers.
So various pacemakers, medical equipment. Another room is full of what they're calling is a sorcery engine. It is another type of mechanical device that seems to run off of magic. Then he will not show you into the blue rooms, though he'll show you on a map. That blue field is a decontamination room. They have some aeolite-infused uranium, which they're very sensitive about because it can give you cancer very easily. They have a large storeroom of raw aeolite. And they have a lot of medical equipment over there that uses various sorts of aeolite-fueled radiation.
That just doesn't sound safe to have.
I remote senses into the room with visual and auditory.
The aeolite-infused room has a lot of very small slivers of uranium and lots of lead.
Wait, whose uranium?
Uranium.
Oh, my uranium?
Jesus.
The room full of raw aeolite they're contained in large rectangular containers. And you could tell that they have at least $500 million, $1 billion worth of aeolite in here. And then the medical equipment looks like CAT scans and stuff like that, just very, very small. Like handheld, almost. And what was your comment, Tin Man, about the safety of the facility?
Oh, just it doesn't. I mean, uranium has uranium and fruit, or has aeolite or
Aeolite?
aeolite uranium been a thing for a while, or is this a new thing they're coming up with?
It's been a thing, but nobody's tried to use it. Aeolite infused uranium is basically it doesn't decay. It just produces a whole bunch of power.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea.
That's the thing with these elements is that they once they seem to have been infused with aeolite, they tend to not decay.
Okay.
So immortal, magical powered robots. Excellent.
Cancer-causing, immortal, magical robots.
Great. Let's look all over this damn. So, the pacemaker thing is really weird.
It does seem kind of out of place.
Well,
Ask about their pacemaker research.
Well, there's pacemakers, but there's also, like, I put pacemakers in there, but they're also making, like, robotic hearts, robotic lungs.
Remember they talked about all the medical stuff that they were working on?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
working on a lot of different medical stuff, and internal, like, pacemakers are a big deal.
Okay.
They're pacemakers that would function without fail.
So stuff to keep people working forever.
Yep, but I'll remind you that this kind of technology that they have here would be only for the most rich people, because there's not enough aeolite for normal people to have it, so it'd have to be governments. Really, only governments and research institutes can afford to buy the stuff. Research institutes can afford to buy the stuff because they're funded by large corporations. Oh, Samus, you were outside, right?
Yes.
You see several dropships starting to come out from the mountains and dropping down with huge numbers of robotic soldiers.
Oh, yay.
Mark.
Hey guys, that reason I stood outside and separated from the party is here.
All right. Well, let's give them a welcome wagon.
Did I just hear everybody like cock their ears to listen to their comm links?
Yep.
What's going on, guys?
I'm gonna touch him and do a mental communication and tell him what's up.
Oh, okay, good. 'Cause I don't know how to operate my comm link.
walk over and say, "One for the last time, Grandpa," and I turn it on and put it back in your ear.
Oh, it's loud. Oh, ow.
Oh, Jesus.
Alright, well, let's go, lead our buddy, Damius.
I just assume that the old man now has his headset turned on, and I turn on the Big Bopper so he feels at home.
Oh, this fucking newfangled shit. God damn it.
I was gonna say, Big Bopper was still, what, 1950s?
40s.
40s?
Get your goddamn hippie music out of my ears. I hate this thing. Take it off. Yeah, I found that website.
I don't think hippie was a term then either.
I learned things.
Okay. So, do we go outside and welcome our newfound friends?
No, they
You
just
don't
busted
need
in
to,
through the front
because
window,
they
by the way.
bum rush in and blow off the door.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
fantastic.
that's handy. That saves us the trouble of going over there. Oh shit, there they are. How about that? Do we need the one thingies? The initiatives?
Uno momento, por favor.
Yay.
They no comprehend.
The conversation's in English.
Shit just got real, guys. Oh!
All you have to say, Ben, is no comprendo.
I wasn't speaking Spanish. Fuck!
Good job.
Oh,
Oh, no one has initiatives. We all died.
I told you
an
guys
awesome-
to wait. I was trying to figure out how to turn it back on. I forgot.
You had it.
You had it.
Yeah, it had your old guys' old stuff on it.
No, it didn't. Can I
Alright,
have
good
my
roll.
initiative of 20 back?
Never.
Oh, I liked my old initiative.
I'm down. My old initiative was shit.
God damn it.
Which makes sense because I was standing
so
out there
basically
waiting for them.
last.
That's true.
Apparently I found the appropriate color now for my die to work.
Lavender?
Lavender?
Apparently so.
Sounds right.
So, Samus, it's your turn.
Oh, geez. These are the guys that have busted in. Are there any left outside?
Yeah, maybe like 100.
Alright, I kill those guys.
Good luck.
Alright, well, I'm just going to let them know that there's a big gruncher that's coming in, and then I will attack from behind when the opportunity is right.
Very well.
That's your usual strategy, right?
Yeah, I want to make sure they're all in a line. So everyone get in a line.
So the robots are looking at Tin Man, who's in the front.
Hot damn! Go get him, buddy. Or don't get.
You keep trying. You'll get it once you get older. If you get older.
Beep 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 beep. beep.
What's your AC, John, for ranged?
So what is that, dodge?
Dodge
Yeah.
plus 10.
16.
So hit. And a miss. So make me 3 toughness saves.
Okay, now hold on a second. I thought we determined it was, you had to exceed, not you had to meet.
True.
Oh, that's right.
So I don't mind playing by one way or another, but let's make it a standard.
What was your, what would you say your AC was?
16.
Well, I still hit you once.
You hit me once, yes, I accept that, but I'm
Roll
just
me
trying to keep
toughness
everybody fair. Toughness check, right?
Yep. So you fell by 2 degrees. You're dazed, so you can make either a move or a standard action, and you're wounded a bit.
Okay.
The remaining 3 are going to shoot at Gabby. And of course, I closed their character sheet.
It's alright, it gets a little easier as you go along.
How come I didn't make it on the turn order?
You may have rolled and then he closed the thing, so roll again.
It looks like you've got 2 hits, so I mean you make 2 toughness saves.
Nope, still didn't make it up there.
Select
That
your
was
guy.
good on the-
Did you have your thing touching it? Did you have your character selected? Also, Ben, how many times did it hit you?
Looks like twice. There's so many rolls on the board.
Roll me 2 toughness checks then.
Take a look at the chat log. Just posted something.
Yeah. Well, I passed one and failed the other.
But
there's
only
a
by
ray gun,
1 degree,
okay.
so you take 1 wound. Or bruise, or whatever.
Okay, so it is meet or exceed.
Correct.
Oh, so I'm doing it wrong?
Yes. But we
Oh,
can
oops.
meet and it's a pass.
You can meet and it'll be passed. Okay, sorry. Well, we will play by the rules now.
I believe
Which
it's...
Crimson Crusader, it is your turn.
I'm over here near the door. Is there a light switch? Turn off all the lights in here.
Sure, you'll totally... I don't think everyone can see in the dark, though.
That's fine.
I can.
Okay, everyone, the room is dark.
I should have dark
Cool,
vision.
whatever.
Not worried.
And I flip on my dark vision, see these guys, and get ready to pounce them from behind this desk.
That sounds kinky.
Gabby, it's your turn.
Sorry if
We're
I
gonna
messed
fly.
guys up.
Take cover behind this desk, and I'm going to shoot these 3 in the front, starting from the top down.
Can you see in the dark?
Yes. Was 20 hit?
You have 3 hits.
Awesome.
1 second. You hit 3 times, you have to subtract 3, right?
Yeah, so I'm sorry, 17. A 17 hit?
17 is... yeah, still a hit.
Woo! Super. Pew pew pew.
Nice.
That's how multi-attack works. Yeah, buddy.
Problem, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna fly over here and make a threatening gesture at them and take the defense action, and I'm gonna reflect off myself.
Can you step to the right or the left, please?
Roku!
Roku, can you see in the dark?
Nope.
Well, then
We'll
you're...
light it up.
Over here, Broku, take cover. I'll protect you.
Roku does have a energy like wave attack. I'll remind you of.
was I able to see where the guys came in before the lights went out?
You, one second, let me look at your attack.
Learning the game, learning the game.
We don't have to feel that much dead air. Feel a little bit, but not buckets.
Thankfully not buckets. I think we're all kind of getting the hang of this pretty fast. Hopefully.
Oh no, I just hit buttons. I just hit buttons and pray.
So, you don't actually have to, you can try to hit one, but you can just slam it into the area you want. And I can probably guess you can probably guess where they still are.
Okay,
I mean, you would just hit the blast door.
Yeah, I'm going to fire in whichever direction I perceived them before the lights went out.
I want you to sit down.
And where is the stuff in the book for wave attacks? I wasn't able to find that.
It's under area burst. That's the name
Okay.
of the attack I made up. It's
Gotcha.
just a ranged area burst.
Noted. Sorry
I'm just
for
going to make
anybody
one
that was
dodge
in the
save
way.
for all of them.
Sure.
Okay, they're going to take the full effect. I'm just going to do 3, and then I'll break them into 3 groups.
Nice. Bang.
Rohan destroys them all!
Good to be, buddy.
Yeah.
Except for apparently the 1,800 that are still outside.
No, I'm
And
killing all
you can
those.
see a shit ton piling in from behind.
From behind.
I mean, from behind the broken out wall that they're coming through.
Oh, okay, well.
Welp.
I honestly, like, there's no way to keep them out, right?
Well, actually, yeah, you guys can just beat the shit out of them until there's no more.
Or we can like,
Sounds
fly these
logical.
desks.
With
I can fly these
with the
desks in
light,
front to act as a barrier.
is it past my turn now?
Yeah, you did your energy wave. You can move if you want.
Yeah. With what I was able to see, I'm going to move 30 feet. Okay.
Alright, get down.
Well,
Now I'm done.
since there are plenty more of them still coming through, I'm going to shoot at the first one.
And it dies. That's how we do.
Unless it gets a 21 on its toughness save.
Your energy bolts fling off of its armor.
Really?
Really, really.
Hey, maybe you need to get your bean shooter looked at.
Alright, I
Famous?
jump off of my spot at the roof, and I jump backwards into the room, and I'm gonna Mega Blast. Double barrel. Kamehameha. It's now that they're in a nice big straight line.
Yep, they're all piling through. You destroy a good 20.
Oh, that was poopy. That was both barrels or just one barrel? I got 2 barrels.
This game, you're doing the max amount you can.
Alright. Damn it. Not a very big titty blast.
Get in!
Crimson Crusader? 1 second.
I was gonna say, I'm waiting for some more to pop into the room. I don't have like a million kabooms. Don't have area effects, really.
Did 16 hit you?
Who, me?
Yep.
Can they see
What's
me?
attacking him?
I am behind the desk and in darkness.
That's fine. Did it hit you?
Oh, 16 versus what? No, because all my stuff is 18.
Okay. You feel like somebody tried to punch you in the back of the head.
Oh, yes! Bring it on. We have another one in here. Here's Invisibur. And I look around and there's no one here.
There is
Around
no
me?
one there.
Awesome. Okay.
And you hear, like, footsteps going away from you.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, sadly, seeing invisibility was expensive.
Holy smokes, there's a lot of them.
That about like 100 or 200.
Alright, there we go.
The worst thing is that he picked figurines of a little dot on them, so I think I have a dead pixel. Like lots of dead pixels.
Alright, for those of you
Or
listening who
bugs.
don't,
I'm like trying to clean the
who
screen.
don't know or haven't figured it out, my character is based around the Guyver
Oh, that's a few.
Bio Boost
Actually, writing very small.
character. So this is a
I
picture of
can't
the
read it.
Guyver. But essentially what he, in addition to arm blades, here and here, and then like all around vision, little lasers that shoot off from his control metal,
Wait, can't you read?
and pretty sweet
Whatever the
Alright,
writers
just
gravity
on
on
belt
their
here,
feet.
which we haven't implemented
Eh,
the gravity
doesn't
belt
really
or the lasers. In addition to that, he's got what is called a Mega
Do they just pile through? My
Mega
turn?
Smasher.
Or are we getting
Yep, it
attacked?
is your turn.
Alright,
where essentially
switching my mask to
These-
infravision.
these two chest plates
Does this guy have a heat signature?
open up into a huge,
Pretty much
devastating
everybody should.
laser blast.
Not
Plus
necessarily.
room temperature.
You can take that as a thing.
Oh, that's right. The disguise power.
He seems to be perfectly invisible to any form of sight. However, you could hear him.
I'm trying to find a really
I got
good
nothing.
animated version.
Hold on a second. Look at my stuff. See if I have any stuff. Oh, by the way, when he tried to hit me, since he failed to hit me, does my aura not go off?
Your aura does not go off because he did not hit you.
Okay, I figured as much. Paratag. Oh my god, I totally forgot that I have +2 dodge versus area effects. God damn it. Alright.
That would have been useful earlier.
Right? Okay, well, I see these guys pouring through. I can't see, Dude McInvisibility Pants, but I'll let my compatriots know. We have a perfectly invisible man, can't see him in darkness, and I can't get a heat sig on him. Alright, so, jump down here. Let's just try to punch this one in the face. One right in front of
Nice.
Guyver Boy. God fucking...
You managed to stab yourself in the foot. Make me a toughness save.
Christ. Hold on, I'm just can't even. I can't even right now.
It's so heartbreaking.
I can't even.
Fuck even. Jesus. I hurt myself.
You daze yourself too. You daze yourself. The searing pain as your flaming sword goes right into the top of your foot is a little too much.
Mm.
At least you didn't pee. You didn't pee on yourself.
There's that. Thank God.
Yet.
Maybe next time.
All right.
Oh,
I gotta go to the
defense
bathroom.
action.
BRB.
I'm gonna take the defense action and see if I can make a perception to if I can hear this dude.
Okay, make me a perception check. You know he's actually right around you, behind you somewhere.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up a little bit then. With my move. And I'm done.
Gabby, it's your turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Alright, -3. Does 16 hit them?
16 does hit.
Alright, so they all got hit.
Congratulations.
There's a middle one right here, too.
Oh, I didn't see the pink.
Alright, let me erase my hand drawings. And the other thing I'm going to do is this desk, since I'm holding on to it, we're going to fly together and blockade off this door.
That's good. Mr. Brohan, it is your turn.
Give me a second. It's not opening for some reason.
Oh, by the way, Crimson Crusader, now that you're up close to them, you can see that they can see in the dark. They don't really give a shit. Because they're fucking robots. They turn on their headlights.
Oh, is a free action gonna hit the light switch?
Yes.
So I can see now.
You can see now.
And that's probably not going to hit anybody.
You rolled a 1. Oh, one second. Are you
We
doing
are
your 30-foot burst? You know if you do that, you'll hit 2 of your party members.
Whoa, what's he doing? Oh, he's shooting
You-
the guys.
Please tell me where you're centering it.
So Ben is being reincarnated as Witty this week.
Apparently. Wow.
So you're going to try to hit those 8 down there?
Yeah.
You know, if you shoot right here, you can get all of them.
Daw. Hey, I got 2.
No, they all failed their saves.
No, DC's
Except
21.
for 1.
Oh, wait, hold on.
The only
Oh,
one that
survived.
passed.
One of them passed their dodge save. He still suffers the effect because he only got a 19. Minions always take the worst amount.
God.
Sweet.
And
Remember,
I'll move.
you're supposed to mow over minions. They're not the main event.
Okay, so this is a meta question.
Yes.
Have we determined that there is no spectrum of light that can see the Invisible Man?
He cannot be seen by any spectrum of light.
Okay, so I'm not going to waste the time switching to UV. I am instead going to blow up this one.
Which one?
It's not going. Damn it, pointer, go.
Are you on pointer or ruler?
I'm on pointer.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You're just attacking one.
Just take out random minion one.
Okay, just roll me an attack check. You fucking miss.
Nice.
You don't have to get mean about it. Shit. Fine.
What a bunch of bastards, right? Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna
Monster
start.
Diver?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start like wading my way through these minions, I guess. I'm not sure exactly how many attacks I get and whatnot, but
You
we're
get
just gonna
one.
go. Somehow I
You
rolled
hit?
a 19. I haven't figured out where the damage. Oh, I guess the damage is just determined.
Okay, you take one out.
Whoa. I guess I'm gonna move over here.
Rohan, does a 23 hit you? It should be your fighting plus 10.
Yes.
It does hit you. Could you make me a toughness save? You're dazed and you take a wound as something hits you in the back of the head really hard.
The fuck?
Ow.
Then you hear scampering away.
So is that one injury?
Yep, that is one injury.
Why do I suspect he's about to be
Dustin
attacked?
has them right where he wants them.
Bring it.
He's gonna make like one swing and punch them all down.
Since this is our shtick, I suppose. I'm gonna go dance in front of the Crusader, take all these hits.
Okay. Make me your defense thing.
Alright. I also learned something. The lowest possible roll for this is if I roll shit. Hold on.
That's usually what the lowest possible roll is when
No,
you
no,
roll
no.
shit.
If the die roll, which I guess is just a straight up d20, is 10 or less, then it's on an 11, because you add 10 to it.
So, the
You can make
lowest
it a
is
routine
19.
check.
Yeah. How many do I need to make a roll for all of them here? There's like, what, 8 of them?
Yeah, well, they can actually miss you. So, if you just want to take the minimum, that's fine.
Will that be enough to deflect them, or do I need to like actively do this? In the interest of saving time.
Yeah, you don't need to roll. I'll just
Okay.
roll 8 attacks on you.
Oh wait, what?
He's still got to hit you. Deflect doesn't matter if they miss you.
Oh, but I use the interpose thing where I automatically get hit.
Well, yeah, they could still roll ones.
Oh.
Which one did? So, could you please roll me 7 attack checks?
Nice.
There you go.
Gotta do a bunch of kung fu moves in front of him and deflect all the things back.
I'm pretty sure you just stand there awkwardly.
No, I do like wizard kung fu.
So you stick your hand out and move it slightly.
Yes.
Those three are attacking you, Samus. Does a 22, 15, or 24 hit you? It is your close combat plus, or it is your parry plus 10.
Maybe, unless Ryan's not there.
I hit him twice. I just looked at his character sheet.
This still doesn't explain where he is.
I'm back.
Or just fucking fly.
I hit you twice. Could you make me 2 toughness saves?
No, I shrug it off.
Okay, make me 2 toughness saves.
Alright.
Nice,
Huh?
nice.
One hits you in your bio armor so hard it breaks its own fist and like leaks oil all over itself and dies.
Yeah, it did. I'm gonna bio boost its
Way to
face.
be.
I didn't think you guys wanted to hear about how I went to the restroom.
No, we just didn't know where you were, and people were doing things with your character.
I went to the body.
There's no end to him.
My son seemed to think he can't help me right now. I'm gonna show him.
Oh, look how... He's gonna have to poop too when you get him.
Dogs are being bad.
Jeez.
You can destroy his Minecraft village while he's gone?
I might.
Which all you have to do is just like randomly log in and all his shit will die?
Not exactly.
Run him into the lava?
I'll just take and cover his base in lava.
Okay,
How far can Dustin
Back.
move?
this is what I want to do. I either want to launch myself, since I'm fucking dazed, launch myself up and slam into the sprinkler system, hopefully setting it off, or like grab a broken piece of severed robot arm or whatever and chuck it at one of the sprinkler heads and set off the sprinkler system. Can I make this work, Zach?
It's actually clever.
Okay. Make me a make me a strength check, actually. Or no, just roll me an attack versus the toughness, which is the toughness of the structure would be 12. So, please roll me an attack.
Alright, here we go. I launch myself. Fists out. So, like, cleave off a sprinkler head, setting off the sprinkler system.
The sprinkler system is not successful on its toughness save, and water is now spewing everywhere.
I'm gonna say I landed over here, next to Tin Man.
You can either do that. That would be an action, so you chose to do an action, dude.
Okay,
You don't
well,
get to-
like, you know, I flew up and I hit it, so I figured I'd had to come down somewhere. But if you wanted me to just jump up, straight up, that's fine too. I just wanted to hit the sprinkler system, maybe short out some of the robots, but I'm sure they're probably all environmental okay robots. And now
Why
we can
did I
hopefully
make my robots not waterproof?
They're powered by
Um,
iPhones.
And then hopefully we can now see either water hitting this invisible man, maybe short out his invisibility system if it's an equipment, or we can now see him splashing in puddles. Go get him, guys.
Question, could you make me a notice check?
Yes, I can.
Nice.
The robot's being about 20 foot behind you guys.
Nice.
I give that information. And I'm going to once again take the defense action with reflect on myself.
Okay, one second. I'm just trying to find the rules for cover real quick, because we'll need them here in a second. Or rather, concealment.
Here, I'll look it up for you real quick while you're doing your thing.
Thank you. But it's your turn.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Okay. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to experiment and see what happens if I do it this way. Alright, 14, 14, 15, 16, and 12. Any of those hit?
Wait a minute, you just rolled how many d20s?
He doesn't have
8.
any bonus to attack, so he just rolled 8 d20.
You hit one.
Fuck. Well, we know what their armor class is.
Nice.
If you could find the rules for concealment real quick, then and tell me what page they're on, that'd be super swell.
Can do.
Worthwhile, thanks, guys.
Make me a perception check, Brohan. Brohan, you vaguely do not know where the robot is, actually. It's really hard to see with all this water going
Okay.
everywhere.
Look, guys, I'm
Well-
just trying to help.
Oh shit, can I make a perception check too?
Sure, do it real quick.
What?
Okay, centering my blast. Centering blast right here. Gonna do
You would still hit
Keywave.
Samus.
Page 192.
Thank you.
sorry, right there. So everything beneath and to the right, or everything to the right of Samus and everything beneath.
I'm just going to roll 3
Captain
toughness
Period.
saves.
I'm making Nancy's fault. No, no. It's like, oh, this one.
That seems fair.
Okie dokie.
He can't take them both down.
Tin Man, there's a bunch of robots and a whole bunch of robot parts.
That's fantastic. What is this purple, pinkish circle?
Make me a perception check and you might find out.
Even though it's standing right in front of me?
Make me a perception check, please.
28?
There seems to be an invisible figure you can see in the water.
Okay, So now I'm going to really quickly make an electrical engineering check. Because there's water pouring everywhere. My attacks are all discharge of electricity. If I do this, am I going to kill everyone in the room?
You might
It's not.
just.
It's not
Cool.
laminar flow, so it actually wouldn't.
Does a 20 hit
You're gonna
the
have to watch the show.
this guy?
No, because he has full concealment, so at -5.
He's not concealed because I know where he is. I can see him.
Sure, almost done.
Well, I'm still going to give him partial concealment. Because he's hard to see with all the water.
Boston. We're sure like.
That's bullshit.
Well, what's the answer?
It's -2. You still hit. Don't be a bitch.
Okay. I thought you were saying it still didn't hit.
No, full concealment is -5. Partial concealment is -2. You're right. It would be partial. So.
Okay, so he needs to
Nice.
go to sleep.
Okay, this is where the GM gets to be an asshole. This would be a good point to go get drinks real quick while I completely reset the board. Because you hit his invisibility matrix, give yourself a hero point because I'm negating your attack and doing something special.
Okay.
Oh, drinks. Alright, be right back.
I don't know what a hero point does.
It allows you to re-edit the scene so you can re-roll a failed roll, you can recover fatigue. Just look up hero point in the book real quick while I
Yeah,
reset
I'm-
everything.
I might go do that after I go get another drink.
I know someone's scared.
Meow.
I'll probably have like half an hour-ish before I gotta bounce.
That's fine, I thought it was going to be a 2-session game anyways. Important question, can you see his name?
Who?
The new figure in the middle of the battlefield.
Nay.
Awesome.
Oh, what did we do?
Oh no.
Alright, guys.
Oh no! What did you do?
The
I'm
form
so
of the
sorry.
destroyer has been chosen.
You made it Afro Man.
Stupid.
Afro Man is now the destroyer of worlds.
Afro Samurai is the destroyer of worlds.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know that this was gonna... Where are they coming from?
Ray.
Situation's slightly different.
So those AoEs.
Right? Holy tits.
Alright. Definitely as soon as I get more PowerPoints, putting another array in for, actual damage.
Did all initiative die?
Yeah, we're resetting the initiative because this is going to be considered a separate encounter.
Oh. Can I still have been defending?
No, once everybody gets to, I'll explain what happened.
Okay.
Great, now he's using his hologram to, like, make all the other robots look like him. And thus Heal himself.
No, because I have a hyper advanced targeting computer that locked onto him the moment I hit him.
What the butt?
Action but Disco Robo.
We're not thirsty anymore. Oh wow,
What?
that's pretty cool looking.
Oh,
Oh shit, what happened?
this is why you don't have technology.
I have become death, destroyer of worlds.
Good job, buddy.
Are we reroll initiative then?
What it looks like.
One second, yeah, let me.
I'm gonna wait for Zach because last time I rolled and had a really great initiative, and then he cleared the board.
Disco bot, huh?
No, Disco Robos.
Yeah, there's a difference. Or something.
There you guys go.
Oh god.
Nice.
Trek Fruit Loop cereal? I don't get it.
Okay, once everybody gets here, and that area is actually a lot bigger. It covers up the whole entire room. So everybody needs to make me fortitude saves. And dodge
Holy
saves.
shit.
What's covering the whole area?
A gigantic bright
Disco
flash
ball.
of light.
Shit.
We need to make dodge
Fortitude
saves?
save.
Dodge saves and fortitude saves.
Boom. Dodge. Shit, son. Okay. Fortitude save.
What if I'm wearing sunglasses?
Sorry.
Oh.
Shit. So I'm impaired. Sight -2. I still failed by 1 degree.
Yeah, how many of you failed by any degrees?
I'm trying to figure out against
was
what.
the
Wait.
save?
I passed. 18.
Okay, I passed on both accounts then.
I guess my dodge failed.
Yeah, I
Oh.
missed the dodge, but passed the fortitude.
All right, hang on. No, that's
Okay, if you
Oh, I
guys
see
passed your dodge check, that means the effect is halved. So it'd be DC 14, 9 instead.
And
That's
more.
why I have the past dodge DCs down there.
Okay, well I failed dodge, but I passed fort. I
Okay.
do not dodge shit.
I passed both, it looks like.
Who here
I
all?
was listening to rock ballads.
Too bad. Disco it is.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do this. This is
Disco
awesome.
Robo goes, "Yeah, bitch! You hit my invisibility matrix, but that's not all I got off my sleeves. As this disco ball afro shines with bright light, casting
Fucking
illusions
Christ.
everywhere."
So is Afro's a disco ball? Oh, this is too
Yes.
amazing.
And this is why Zach makes one of the greatest GMs.
Oh.
As a free action, I'm going to have my my suit, which has a phone camera, inside the helmet, take a picture of this outrageousness.
And then he strikes the standard disco pose with his fingers in the air, and a whole bunch of illusions spill everywhere.
Yeah, I think we're gonna kill this Dr. Robolicious. Because he's obviously making robots only for evil.
Right?
I want to see the rest of the robots.
No, no, we do not.
There are 7 more. There are 7 more robot masters that we have to meet. It's gonna be epic.
Okay, the question.
You must have a problem with my name. Defense defect. Myself.
Rohan, there's a whole bunch of guys next to you.
Okay. I'm bursting on
Crazy?
that point.
Ooh. Thirsty.
So you're going to hit those 3?
Yeah.
And these.
Those seem to survive the explosion. They gracefully dodge out of the way,
Okay.
almost as if they're not even real.
Whoa.
Is that rain thing still happening? Or like any of them, like some of them, like not getting their hair messed up?
The rain is now still going, but all the light reflecting through it's making it even harder to see.
Okay.
Damn it, Crimson!
Dude! I'm trying, man! Alright, I have a sight impaired -2. What does that mean?
-2 on all of your rolls that involve having to see.
He's quite trying indeed.
Okay. Well, I guess I will attack with -2 AC. I'm going to get rid of all these goddamn robots over here. Starting with this guy in the middle. Bang! 21!
Hit.
Or up to, sorry, 19.
Still
-2.
hits.
Okay, he got... Yeah, he gone. Gonna move over here. Start with this guy. Bang! 20.
Hit.
Okay. Yeah, he gone. Guy right next to him. To his left. 22. Ooh, still fail.
Nice.
I meant that guy, but that's okay.
Whatever.
We're gonna hit him next. 22 again.
You just keep get to keep going because you got a takedown.
You know
Yep.
cleave in 3.5?
Yes,
Cleave.
fair enough.
Start
Great
with that
cleave.
guy. Oh no, 10. I missed.
Wah, 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 wah.
Okay. My
Hey, Dick Tracy,
my rampage is cut short by discotheque.
Discotheque.
Well, it's unbeatable discotheque, so there's that.
Okay. Suddenly,
They don't combine to Disco Voltron, do they?
Whoa!
I hate Disco Voltron. The worst
We
version
all
of
hate Disco
Voltron.
Voltron. Did they make the formation? What's happening?
They're doing the mirror image trick.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
I really hate technology.
so 5 of them jump up and drop kick you in the face, John. But you only actually feel 1 hit.
I would like to see the roll on that, please.
Whoop! Nope, they're gonna try to hit me instead.
Okay, make your deflection roll.
You can just jump like 70 feet to do that.
Okay, so that actually my lowest result is a 17.
Yeah, so that would be a total of 25. He got a 27, so he still hits you.
Okay.
Make me a toughness save, please.
Wah wah.
Oh. Where's that?
Seems strange to me. Let's move wherever.
You take no damage at all, but you know only one of these guys are solid.
Damned hard light constructs.
Stupid
Okay,
goons.
now only one of these guys are solid. Oops. Gabby, it's your turn.
Okay. Whoops.
Okay, now it's your turn.
I'm gonna fly and take the door over here because he's not going through the door anyway. I'm just gonna shoot in a straight line.
Freedom.
Fuck it. I'll do 5, so I'll have a -5 on each one of these. Okay. 10 probably doesn't hit. 12 probably doesn't hit. 20, hold on. At the start, 16 probably doesn't hit.
1 second.
18,
Let me,
and then
22
21.
hits. The second one hits. The third one misses. The last one hits, and the last one misses. But that's fine because
Alright, so-
all of your force punches seem to hit air.
Okay,
You
well, it's
don't
not
hit
those
the
two.
actual real one.
I shout out, it's not the front two.
Fun is a very subjective term.
Light art and music.
Alright, bunny slippers.
Well, let's see. I don't have unlimited movement, so I guess I'm just gonna run to
I'll do
here
it
and
back
kill this
there.
guy. Alright, so minions essentially, if they get hit, they die, right? Is that how this works?
If they
If
fail
they
their
fail.
toughness save.
If they fail their save. So I want to hit them and they fail their save, correct?
Oh, did those
Yes.
first two make their toughness saves, by the way?
They don't have to.
Alright, I'm gonna
Images.
do that reverse power attack thing and kill this guy in front of me.
You can't tell which ones were real or which ones didn't connect or not.
So that's actually a 19.
How'd you get that +5?
I did that reverse power attack thing.
The careful or precise strike.
Precise
Okay.
strike. I've got both according to this thing.
That is correct.
So, yeah, I'm going to do the one where I make sure I hit, and then I'm not sure what the damage matters for that.
In this case, it doesn't because I rolled a 10.
Okay, and I'm also not real sure what this penetrating 8 is either. I tried to find it on the book, but I haven't found it.
It's in the modifier chapter. Penetrating means that you run into impervious enemies every once in a while. That means that you ignore their imperviousness. So, like, they have
Okay, so I
toughness,
bypass
they
DR.
Ignore attacks under a certain percent.
Kinda. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can ignore damages up to 8.
Okay.
Basically, you ignore damage reduction of 8
Right.
or less.
Yep, I gotcha.
10 man.
Okay, you said that the light in the rain is making it, or the light in the water is making it hard to see, right?
It's hard to see which ones of these are illusions or not. It's like you're living in a Disco Fury dream.
Okay, now, because what's making this hard to see is the visible light spectrum, right? I'm going to switch over to UV. Does that clear a lot of this up for me?
Yeah, I'll say that, you can tell that You can't really tell which one is him and which one are the minion robots disguised, but you can tell which ones are illusions.
Okay.
Which, they're all illusions except for that guy and a smattering of minions on the other side of you.
Okay, well, I'm going to step up. And I'm going to hit him with the lightning fists.
That hits him.
Nice!
And he's
2
dazed.
degrees.
And I let everybody know that this is the one.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, the problem.
Defense deflect on me.
Very well. Master Witty?
Alright. Well, I'm gonna multi-attack and put 2 on the one to my right, and then 1 to the one below him.
Stop. You were probably away.
Yeah.
I switched over to, like, inside my suit, I can see the UV spectrum, and most of these are illusions. The one right in front of me is the one that we really want to beat on.
Okie dokie.
AK of
Well,
all the other men in the world, John found the one, and it's right in front of him.
Yep. That's the way it works.
Well, then I will shoot a Kai blast at him.
Okay. That
Cobra
misses.
Kai? Shoot the legs.
He's got to power up for 20 minutes first.
Sorry, Goku, you missed. Crimson Crusader, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to change to the infrared spectrum. Does that help? Does that get rid of some of these illusions for me? Because illusions don't cast heat spectrum.
You can see they do generate heat, but you can tell the robots are much hotter.
Okay, well, I want to take out the minions. So I'm going to focus on the greatest heat signatures closest to me. Which ones would those be?
Probably this one. This one.
This guy?
Yeah, that's one.
Okay.
Pretty soon.
Alright. How,
Pretty
will I need to make a save for that dazzlingness? Or should I have made a save for that dazzling?
Oh yeah, shoot, yeah, you should have made a fortitude save at the end of your turn. Go ahead and
Okay,
make
this
it
is
now.
for last turn. I don't think a 15
failed.
passes.
Nope.
Okay. Still got the -2. Now, since I passed my dodge, am I still going off of the reduced saves?
No, that's only for avoiding it.
Okay, so if I pass my dodge, but fail the fortitude, it goes back to the greater fortitude saves as if I failed.
Yeah.
Okay, so still got a 15. All right, gotcha.
On the subsequent rounds,
yeah,
not
yeah.
initially.
All right, I got it now. All right, so still got -2 attack. Gonna punch this guy in the face. 20 versus AC.
Still hit.
Parry. Boom, he explodes.
Nice.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Where's the next greatest heat signature?
Right below you.
Guy? Alright, he's gonna get punched. 14, take it down. Kaboom! That's gonna be a 17 versus... Boom! Alright, got any more? Area.
That reminds me, while you're fiddling, isn't this one in front of me dead too?
Okay.
No, because that is not real.
Alright, I'm gonna move up here, because I have 2 ranks in takedown and I can move between attacks. Smacking the guy right above me then is, boom, super bam.
Nice.
Next, you said the one right next to him has a strong heat signature?
Yep.
Bam! 17 again. Alright, any more?
There's one right here.
Oh, sorry, okay. It's 30, 35. And up there, okay. Oh, nope, that's where I stop. Unless that 12 hits.
No, it doesn't.
Then I look at my biomech suit friend and say, the one right in front of me, he's real. Yeah, that's me.
Disco Robo is a little shaken that you guys are getting through his illusion. And so he is going to try to flashbang again.
Oh, sorry. Let me try and save against my fortitude. My dazed. Yay! I'm no longer dazed, but I'm probably gonna get dazed again.
So what was the deal if
Right
we
behind-
pass our fortitude but not our parry? Or dodge, I mean?
If you pass the
Dodge,
dodge,
you
you use the
lower
lower
saves.
DCs. If you don't pass your dodge, you use the 18, 13 DC.
Okay.
I failed my dodge versus 18, so I have to go against those higher fortitude saves.
Right behind this
And
desk,
I
does that
passed.
give me a bonus?
Nope. So, who all passed their dodge saves?
I did.
Okay, then use the lower DC.
It doesn't matter.
Everybody
I
have
passed
to make a
both.
dodge save?
What?
Did everybody have to make one?
Yes.
That's a pretty big fireball, so.
It's actually much bigger than that.
Okay, so failed the dodge.
And then you failed the fortitude, so your sight is impaired, you're slightly blinded, so you have -2 on every action that involves sight,
Okay,
including attacking.
cool.
Gabby, you failed your fortitude by
Yeah, I've
2
got like
degrees.
-5.
-5. Crimson Crusader
Ouch.
passed. Samus passed. The Problem passed. And John passed. Okay.
Should have stayed by the damn door. Oh well.
It's a 30 for kaboom. I think you still would have been hit. Oh, maybe
No,
not.
because it would have been 60 feet, it would have stopped there. So we would have had to pick who he hit.
No, this guy is the bad guy. The one right in front of John is the super big bad guy.
I'm 90% sure about that at least.
Anyways, Ryan, 3 attacks are going to go towards you, and
Whatever.
6 attacks are going towards Dustin.
I've slashed damage off.
I'm gonna protect the Crimson Crusader
You don't need to, but okay.
with
No,
my
actually, no. Yeah, go for it.
with my body.
Awesome.
Alright, so
I'm going to attack Dustin first, so,
Okay.
so I'm going to make 4.
Okay.
For attack.
So my lowest result is a 19 on the Wizard Weeble. Do I need to actually roll the dice?
On minions, I'm going to say you still might want to because 2 would get through.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll on the Wizard Weeble.
So we'll roll
What?
for all of them. If you're going to roll for one, roll for all.
How many is that?
Should have been 4.
You should have just rolled 4. I think you rolled more than that.
Oh, well, shit. So that was the first 4, I guess, then.
You need to make me 1 toughness save and then 3 attacks.
Okay. Also, that 10, the lowest thing it can be, is a 19.
I know.
Okay. Alright, 3 reflex.
3 reflex, and you still need to make a toughness save because 1 got through.
Okay, there's the reflex.
Okay.
And toughness.
Oh, you're perfectly fine. They managed to shrug off being hit by their own fists, except for 1, who spews oil everywhere. And then 3 normal attacks for you, Ryan.
Alright, now for the normal things. Alright, so these 3 rolls I make dodges against, right?
No, this is just against your normal AC, which is 10 plus your parry. So it's your parry.
8, so 18.
So they missed you, so you don't need to make any saves.
Alright.
Woo!
I told you I slash damaged off. Come on!
Ben, it's your turn.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly back over to the door, where I should have stayed in the first place,
Come on!
bringing the desk with me for cover. And I'm gonna hold my action until I get pointed out which one's the real robot.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's still the one in front of me, right?
Well, you'll have to confirm it, I guess.
How confident are you in that?
How confident? I don't know.
Sure.
I'm staring at him. Is he still? Am I? Let me rephrase that. I was never confident he was the big bad robot.
Alright, so I can't put myself on top of this other guy that's right in front of me that I determined is not real.
Actually, you can walk right into him.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to walk right into him because I don't give a fuck. Let's see. Adjust my position slightly. Alright, yep, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna trust that it's him. I'm gonna Mega Blast again. Now, I'm gonna take some time and read this a little more carefully when it pops up
I
on the
didn't hear you
screen.
shout Guyver.
Come on! F his couch. Oh, I didn't F his couch.
So the saves are halved. So it would be 8. So it would be 19. Minus 5, minus 5, minus 5.
He used a whole lot of words. I'm just gonna trust him to handle things.
He successfully shrugs off the damage.
Alright, good for him. There you
Tin
go.
Man, are you going to scan around you?
Yep, gonna look around.
The one in front of you still has a good heat signature.
Okay, I'm on the other end of the spectrum, but that's fine.
He still has UV.
He's gonna get punched again with the lightning fist.
Get him!
I should probably just start calling it a taser fist.
Well, that does hit him.
We ready?
About 5 minutes, probably.
And he takes a wound.
Who's she talking to? I swear to God,
I'm just gonna slowly beat him to death with my taser fist. Taser fist!
I have had
Gabby,
enough
it's your
of
turn now.
you.
Alright, that's 26 minus 5 is 21.
You still hit him, but you don't get any bonuses.
Awesome. Okay, I guess I need to make my fortitude save to shake this thing off.
No, he's not.
Except he's greatly injured.
Ooh. I think I took off the dazed effect.
Yeah, he is. Oh yeah, you do. And he is stunned, unable to do an action this turn.
Wait.
The problem, it is your turn. The problem? We'll get back to him later then.
Oh, sorry.
Problem.
Defense deflect.
Captain Goku.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot at the same one again.
You hit him.
Yay!
Phew.
God damn it, I keep on getting rid of people's character sheets.
Tisk.
He takes a wound.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Oh, this guy gets like a -4 now. This is awesome.
Crimson Crusader, you are surrounded by minions.
Nope. Vanessa
I look. Do they all have weak heat signatures?
Not all of them. The
Well,
one in
I'm
front
going
of
to
you
go and
definitely does.
concentrate on the one.
You just
That's-
fly up and move.
Yep. Ow.
The robots look at you and they look sad.
I wave bye-bye. So, John, this is the one you said was the big bad guy?
That's the one I've been punching on.
Alright, I land behind him. And going to shove a sword through his chest from the back. 20 versus parry.
Still
No,
hits.
it's not using it.
Nice.
Where is that?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what that is?
Nice.
Nice. 3.
Dazed again?
No, he's
Or
not
stunned.
dazed, he's stunned.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
He is unable to do any actions on his turn, but the minions
Within.
will attempt to destroy the question.
The problem. Bring it.
Destroy the problem by multiplying by 0.
Multiplying by 0 is not a problem.
How many rolls do I need to make? For deflect.
We're just going to treat 2 as if they're helping the others. So make
Okay,
me... Make me... Let's see. Make me 4.
Alright, so I changed this up a little bit so that it more accurately reflects what happens. So that's what that D10 plus 10 plus 8 is all about. So instead of that all like 1 through 9 or whatever is treated as 10. Can you dig it?
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that actually works better. It's just that they're against using any other dice than a D20.
Yeah, then that's confusing
I
as
hope Daddy comes back.
shit when you have to use the tool.
Because they have robots helping them, they're getting plus on this attack.
Aha! Someone's the Wizard Weevil.
And they all fail. Roll me 4 attacks.
Nice.
Deal with it.
Nemus.
I'm gonna punch the big bad in the face, I guess.
Okay.
I guess I should have power attacked. 17, or anti-power attacked.
17 misses.
Alright.
He's
Are you
awfully
stunned?
dodgy.
We're being stunned.
Yeah, does being stunned not affect that somehow?
No, it doesn't, actually.
Oh, okay. That probably doesn't hit.
Attacks or
Nope.
actions. Or free actions. Nothing.
Your turn, Gabby.
Alright, we're gonna multi-attack just the one guy.
You hit
Oh
one.
yeah. Only 1 degree? Oh. Oh yeah, 2 degrees.
Boom! Yay!
He's now
dazed.
dazed. The question is your turn.
Well,
Try so hard.
I
I
guess
see the
alright.
problem. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry.
You got a problem with me, buddy? Defense
Wait a second.
deflect.
The problem went, and then Sam went.
I'm reacting. My only thing is defense.
Oh, that was a reaction. Okay, sorry.
So
That's
did,
All I do
uh,
is fling myself in front of other people.
Yeah. All right. My bad. I got it.
Tin Man went. Oh, that's right, there he is.
I was just.
Are you
I
going
just don't want to be
defensive?
ignored.
Okay, what's your turn?
Okay. Going to shoot at the same thing again. And I
You
just
might
want
be
to
better off just walking up to him. Oh shit.
Boom.
You got a critical hit, so that's +5.
Wait. 11. Get less than 11. Woo!
Boom!
Kaboom!
Fucking hell.
Destructo disc!
How apt.
And I just want to compliment you on your choice of YouTube playlists. This thing is awesome.
I had that playing the whole time, by the way, because that's awesome.
Didn't everybody?
I would hope so.
I switched off after a while. I couldn't keep listening.
Do we have these other robo? Oh, so we got these 2 robos still going and being sons of bitches.
Looks like.
Okay, it's your turn, Dusty.
Roar! I leap at them with abandon. I think that one hits. 18.
Yep.
Boom. Damn it! Then I lightly tap this one's shin. I give him a gentle caress.
With the backside of your sword.
The backside of my sword. Who would have thought? Alright. Well, that's tried.
Okay, this one last minion isn't worth it. So what happens is, the illusion's not on anymore. It looks like a normal robot, and suddenly an image appears on its face, like a hologram, and you see imposed on top of him a new image.
Dr. Robo Papa Plops. We knew you were behind this.
Robo hippopotamus.
Robo Platypus, we'll get you.
Why is his brain stuff all like riveted into here? Look at that. He's like got rivets into his brain matter.
It's just how it be, man.
No,
That
it
looks
doesn't
mildly
look like
uncomfortable.
that.
Obviously it does now.
The rivets would have
Well, it needs-
nothing to.
The rivets make him extra dumb because that's how big his brain cells are.
He goes, interesting. No matter. You've fallen for my distraction.
Pick it over.
Do
Whoops.
be kind to my little disco robo. Or at least what's left of him. And he pushes a button, and his body explodes.
Kaboom!
His body explodes.
His disco robo's body explodes.
Uh-huh. I still can't click on things. What the hell?
Haha.
I still can't ping
I
things.
think you're about to be exploded on.
He doesn't like explode hard enough to hurt you. It just flings parts everywhere.
You know, when things explode in Justice League.
I take a 32 technology to see if I can't find something useful.
Well, Dr. Roboopolis is still fucking talking. 1 second.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
monologuing. Let him monologue. We can get a bead on his hack that signal or something.
I'm afraid you're too late. Soon my robot will be complete. My devil droid, who will destroy all of humanity so that my children can take their place.
Question. Aren't,
No,
Shut
aren't
up,
you,
I don't care about you. Now.
aren't you human?
That is the nature of things, for a parent to die and their offspring to take their place. Although, I'd be lying if I said I don't have another body in production even stronger than the one that will be the human apocalypse. Now,
Dun, dun, dun.
children, infinite fools, I will
Hun-
allow you
hundreds
to
of years old.
live. If you join my cause, I will build you perfect robotic bodies that you will live forever in.
I'm already
if only
immortal.
you will come obey me.
Dude,
I
you
heard
didn't
it
have to
forever.
cost for the surgery on this body? Fuck you.
But robots can't eat chili cheese dogs.
Yes, they can. I
I'm
have
already a
developed
robot.
artificial taste and digestive tracts, just for idiots like you.
Just for idiots like you.
How am I supposed to make love to my girlfriend in a robot body?
Through perfect simulation, you'll be able to connect with her on a deep spiritual level by mingling your minds together.
What, you broke on the wall?
I'm already a robot.
What's this spiritual bullshit?
Can I
I'll just
stab
suck
him
her
in the
boobs.
face?
You can stab the robot in the face.
Stab the robot in the face.
Oh, we're getting his evil plan, you guys. Damn it. You always let him monologue and tell us the evil plan. He's about to get to the fucking address. If you let him go long
I
enough,
would
he'll
use
just
that
give you everything.
32 technology check to see if I couldn't track the signal.
You can't.
I can't.
But-
Okay.
But with this 32, you realize looking at Disco Robo, this is one of the sentient type. And if you guys don't move quickly, he'll run out of electricity to his brain. With the sentient robots, what they run on is an advanced plasticine artificial brain. So much like a human, if it doesn't get a constant charge of electricity, the brain will turn off and he'll die.
Yeah, we're gonna pull him in either pacemakers or circuits, whichever one I think is more appropriate. And we're gonna make a technology repair check.
Is any of this stuff
You
magic
managed
on
to
these
stabilize
robots?
his brain. What'd you say about robots?
Is there any magic on these robots?
No, there is not.
Oh,
Actually, do you have some sort of magical scanning thing?
I do. I have magical sense of advantage, senses, magical awareness.
Okay, make me a perception check.
Oh, yay!
Hi guys, is this a convenient place to go ahead and wrap up for the night? You guys can.
There's going to be one plot detail.
All right, let's have it.
Well, there's going to be several. You identify that you're not really sure. You know there's not magic. That the robot seems to have something analogous to a human soul. You're not sure if it's through some sort of weird necromancy or if they're just similar enough to people that they're developing them. But this has a spiritual level to it.
Well, that's creepy.
Interesting.
I relay this discovery to the others.
Gabby, you managed to stabilize his brain. Are you going to take a close look at his brain?
Oh yeah, we're gonna rape his brain.
Brains
Well,
in!
actually, your telepathy would not work on him because he's still not human enough for that. But you can
Crap.
actually physically look at his brain
Let's
with
do
a
it this way
technology
then.
check. John, you
Hack-
might
we'll hack into his
roll
brain
this
then.
too.
Okay.
You notice
Nice.
that there seems to be. You've seen the plasticine brains before, but this appears to have some sort of control mechanism on top of it. So what's happened is that this robot's free will was taken away from it, and it was being forced to obey commands from Dr. Roboopoulos.
Oh, now that's some bullshit.
Luckily, we've cleansed his soul.
Oh, but you guys can make. Tin Man, I'm going to say you were doing something different. You managed to get into some of the robots that were destroyed.
Everything just went silent. Does Zach stop talking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking at notes. I would assume.
One second. Let me find what I have wrote here.
I just wanted to make sure that I didn't like suddenly have a stroke and my hearing stopped.
They seem to have some
User
sort
in your
of
channel
internalized
timed
GPS. It can't tell you exactly where you need to go because too much of its data is gone. But it gives you kind of a rough idea.
Okay, well we have a place to start.
Oh, by the way, Carl, who was here when all this went down and ran into the back room, comes running out.
Yay.
Alright. You guys can continue on, but unfortunately I really do need to go ahead and ramp up.
Okay.
So, apologies. This was Super Dungeons and A-Holes, or just Super A-Holes, whatever you prefer. We'll get this up on YouTube as soon as we can. We'll be back next week, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, over at twitch.tv/SamusGarobo. Of course, you can follow Samus Garobo over at twitter.com for when this decides to go live. Anything else you guys want to throw in real fast?
Well, thanks for watching.
Thank you for logging on.